And welcome back to Brine and Tide, session 69. Did not think we'd get here. Uh, we last left off with the group exploring more of the city the next day, bringing them to, uh, after a somewhat tense and morose night for some of the members on the ship. But the next day, you were rested, the city was active as now that the festival was over, cleanup had begun. You,
BRB.
I was going to say, Captain Ioane had dispatched two of the members of the crew who had come up with a suggestion of perhaps tracking the Pearl Oath through uh, illicit drug smuggling offers, considering the ship did have a supply of narcotic kelp grown all the way back on Rondo's reefs by the moon scale. But you uh, went into town with uh oh, completely forgot. You chased a ninja across some rooftops, killed said ninja, masked ninja, searched him, found nothing of note on his body except nothing but equipment and armor. But the golden mask, somebody managed to deduce, perhaps housed a fiendish essence, perhaps possessing the body that now lay dead at your feet. But the next day, catching back up, you went into town with a pair of tigers and a jackal summoned from a bag of tricks.
I forgot about the tiger!
Tigers.
Oh my god.
God, Nora, that noise. You crack.
I forgot.
Ryoko just strutting with a tiger and a jackal flanking you. Nor or Ryan just riding on like a kid on a carousel.
Yep.
But following Varen's advice, you went into town. The doll becoming a point of contention recently, as well as its constant and increasing cries for blood, mama, hungry. And you went to Croyan's Funtorium, a wondrous shop full of Magitech toys, clockwork clicking away, music boxes chiming, a whole a whole wall dedicated to stuffed toys and animals. You went in and discovered the the store to be owned and operated by what both the Wilds and Voron have suggested one of the greatest clockwork tinkers upon or within Altec, a Trudon named Croyan who stepped out very very eager to see new faces in the store. And yes, there is an Easter egg. There is a Moogle in the stuffed toys.
Sorry.
But
No, it's funny.
One of these
It's
days,
hiding.
we'll one day get back to the Final Fantasy campaign we talked about like 3 years ago. And I will play a Moogle, goddammit, and all this will be canon.
Just popping up everywhere.
the premise should be that the Moogles disappeared for some unknown reason and they've been going to different worlds.
Like, no, canonically they have Tourette's, but only in the Moogle language, so nobody knows. So every time my phone goes off, it's their Tourette's going off.
Huh.
So, this Trudon steps out, goes. Sorry, I just looked at the chat. You goose. But the oh, that is a nice name. So the Trudon's looking to you, and then kind of like tilts his head and goes, "I'm sorry, the tigers and that's the canine. They must wait outside."
Oh, they are magically summoned, if that helps.
Quite big summons, though.
That is true. All right, Siegfried, go sit outside and do not hurt anybody.
Gotta be honest, name is Siegfried and Roy.
Yep. I'll be out in a little bit. She pets the tiger.
It chuffs and walks out.
Oh.
So, but go. Gotta stop looking at the chat.
Yes.
They cannot fuck.
No.
So,
Not in any way that makes sense to your mind, at least.
eh,
Oh God.
so
I
the,
don't want to think about eldritch sex.
gives
I
you a
do,
headache.
and I will be for the next few minutes.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh boy.
Hey, you don't know yet, Taggart. Shut up.
So
Who said that was Taggart?
so I don't
Hi.
have like this little. It goes, yes, hello. My name is Croydon. Please feel free to look around. Unless you were, unless I could help you with something.
Yeah, actually, I came to talk to you, actually.
Oh, delightful. What can I do for you?
Okay, so we met oh God, what's the couple? What was the couple's name? Oh my God.
The wilds.
Yeah, thank you. We met the Wilds, and they recommended I come to you for a problem.
Oh, always lovely to hear from them. And what kind of problem would that be, dear?
A cursed doll.
They like their mouth opens. You see all the teeth before they like close their mouth again and tilt their head very bird-like. Well, that would not be the first haunted doll or toy that someone has brought to me to assess. Where is the little thing?
Rain will pull out the doll.
Oh, the doll goes hungry. Oh, it even talks. Ooh.
It drinks blood. Be careful.
They're like reaching out to take it, and they're like flinch a little bit. They're like, noted, and they like motion
There's
for
a
you.
needle in her. There's a needle in her mouth.
That would make sense. Here, come over here and let's see. And they motion for you to follow them to what looks to be like a small little work desk that's kind of tucked behind a counter, where there's like some tools and such. It's almost like the toy maker or the toy repair guy from Toy Story 2 kind of look to the thing.
That's
Where there's
creepy.
just a bunch of tiny tools and stuff. But they motion for you to put it down, and they take out some. They tap on a drawer, and the drawer pops open, and out crawls this little clockwork spider that skitters up their arm and onto their head and unfolds into a pair of spectacles. The lenses telescoping out.
Oh my gosh.
And they're looking at it and goes,
That was in character. Oh my gosh.
then but they're looking at it. They're using some long forceps to like kind of turn it over and look, not really using their talons yet to pick it up. Especially with the whole it's cursed. Don't know the extent of this. Gotta be careful.
Yeah. It bypassed identify.
Haunted things sometimes do that. It takes stronger magic to pierce through it, or techniques to pierce through it. They, especially if it's cursed with intent, you you give a noble's child a haunted doll, they have usually protections against that, so you got to make sure it isn't. But let me take a look. And they're going to take. He goes, the rest of you, feel free to peruse. And while they're taking a look, uh, I can describe some of the things that are in here. So there's a handful of kids with their parents around, kids that aren't with parents looking around. You don't really see any employees, but I think Grindhurst, your perception would be high enough. Your passive is high enough, and some of you would notice this too eventually. That there are like little clockwork automata that are perched up on the rafters, kind of watching and observing.
Hmm.
But
It does get like a head tilt, because they just angle some more eyes towards them.
and
More
you see
curious
this
than
like clockwork parrot thing tilt its head and back at you. They don't look like combat automata. They just look like clockwork animals almost.
Yeah. Probably
You see
utility or companionship.
Yeah.
Or just, entertainment, I should say, rather than companionship.
And there are actually an area where there are like wind up clockwork toys that range from the simple where like you wind up a skybax and its wings flutter a bit, or the Triceratops stomps forward a few steps, with the clockwork wind
Aw.
up, and other ones that are more complex that seem to have artifice to make them move. Uh, there's like little ornithopters buzzing around near the rafters, like looking like large dragonflies. You see a bunch of, like I said before, stuffed animals. A lot of them in various different designs, and but when you look at them, a lot of them are marked. There's like tags, and a lot of them are actually constructed by other craftspeople who, but you find this little plaque saying, uh, uh, crafted by locals and put on display here and sold through here.
Distributor.
Kinda. There are a bunch that they have seem to be of their make, but their interests seem to be more in clockwork toys and other stuff. Like there are like wooden dolls, porcelain dolls too. Various different races, the different species and such. There's literally a porcelain doll Carcanos.
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, and there are several. People would perhaps recognize these in the real world as devices that look like gumball or candy dispensers.
Hmm.
With it says, there's several of them that are just copper pieces each, where normal candies, but then there are some bigger ones that are silver piece or even gold piece candies that are, it says, specialty items, enchanted flavors, enchanted effects. So you have a chance, if you want to fork over some coinage, you can get some random candies.
Looking at the foodie of the party.
She is with the crying right now.
Yep. And Voron,
Mm-hmm.
there is an item that you have been. Well, I don't want to like. There's an item you are aware. I don't know if you've been interested in this or not, but there is, because you've been here before. You've talked with Croyan briefly, I believe we said.
Yeah.
They have been working on a gadget that they call a portraiter. A device that can capture and replicate still image captures.
Okay.
Camera.
camera.
Oh my gosh, Rain would go crazy for a camera. Oh my god.
You know,
He would never.
you've
would
seen them
never be able to
working on
stop her.
or seen them working on prototypes before, and you recall them saying that they were just getting ready to possibly start selling to specialty clients. Which is kind of code for people who would know how to appreciate and use an item like this. Other artificers or people who are smart enough, hobbyists,
Rain
that
would
kind of
take.
thing.
Rain would take so many fucking pictures. Oh my god.
And there's various other items. There's like you see a case, a glass case where there are some items on display. They're not out for like kids to grab and run off with, but there are some wands set out that say cantrip wands, child cantrip wands. No, you don't see anything like they're not passing out wands of firebolt to these kids, but not harmless wands. But you see a little wooden carved pipe, very comical, almost like a Sherlock's pipe, and several glass rods that each of them are kind of pulsing a different color in a pattern. And then there is a very soft, the most fluffiest, comfy looking sheep stuffy, and also under one of the glass cases, with a little card that says, "The Sleepy Time Sheep Stuffy."
Oh my god.
I'm sure somewhere in this store is one of the snuggle beasts from Griffin's Saddlebag.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, there's also like a whole area dedicated to clockwork toys and animals. Nothing as advanced as your broken spider quite hurts, but there are like, different dinosaurs, animals, birds, insects, and such.
That would be something they ask about once we have the more pressing issue of the fucking doll out of the way.
So, yeah, I just wanted to toss that out in case there were some ideas that people wanted to try, like the magic candy dispenser, or take a look at some of the cantrip wands. Like some of them are like wand of thaumaturgy, wand of gust, very simple things like that. Oh, so Rayan,
Yes.
the doll, they're looking at him. They go, clearly been in some distress. Look at the burns on this wood. This isn't really a wood I am familiar with. Very interesting luster. Very durable too. It seems to have survived the flames much better than its clothing. Which, if you would like, would be glad to re-outfit it.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole section with like various dolls, and they like kind of motion over. If you see one that fits, their general size and shape, we can negotiate a fair price for that. But they take the forceps and they kind of crack open the jaw, and the eyes click to them, and they go, "Oh, that is a little unsettling."
I don't want to. I don't want to get rid of her if I can help it, because just because she's creepy doesn't mean she's bad.
That is a wonderful mindset to have. It's very important. And they like kind of are looking, and they're shining a light into the mouth. Oh, yep, there's the needle. Slots out. Oh, interesting.
But
You say it drinks blood, yes?
yeah, it's gotten some.
Well, there does not appear to be a reservoir. No stomach, as it were. So the blood's going somewhere.
Something without a stomach?
Or the stomach is elsewhere. Kind
I
of,
mean,
they
the-
kind of make a vague
Ah,
gesture with their hand,
that makes sense.
which you and Quiet Hearts would be very familiar with that kind of
Yeah.
concept.
Even if it didn't have a stomach, that's just like somebody tried to make Solaris a miniature.
um, and they go, so it does have an aura that prevents the identification, but let me see if I can peel this back. And they pull on these strange gloves that are shaped so their claws don't pierce and break them, and these gloves that have like brass wires going or copper wires going to the tips and such. They start. You're not sure what they're doing. It almost looks like they're performing surgery, but nothing's happening to the doll, except that like the eyes clack around, the jaws open, and the ventriloquist type mouth opens and closes a few times, but it's not saying anything. And then it goes, okay, that's interesting. Have you been feeding it live blood?
Uh, it has gotten a good amount of blood.
Well, I don't know what effect. I don't believe it will have any effect on beyond blood loss if it feeds on something living. Uh, and but it appears that it has the ability to, if fed, if it feeds on the blood of the recently dead or the dead, if it has blood, it can speak in the voice of the deceased.
Hmm.
If
That's
you feed
fun.
this thing a blood, it can cast Speak with Dead with whatever blood you just fed it.
Huh.
Like,
Huh.
in character, Quiet Hearts just goes, interesting. Out of character,
Now there's incentive to feed it. Who said that?
What do you mean incentive? I was gonna feed it anyways. Or Quiet Hearts was.
Now there's mechanical incentive.
Fair.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a fine work of craftsmanship, even without the enchanting put into it. This is a masterwork of carving, and they point at it. It's a doll that's mostly a wooden body with a hinged articulation. Not super advanced, like there's no elbows or finger movement, but like you can move the arms and the legs a bit. And goes, could, if you would like, can give it a bit of polish and clean it up. Don't know if I can get all the burns out of that. My guess is the flames were indeed magic, but not intense enough to destroy this little thing.
Okay.
Quiet Hearts will tilt their head at that and just ask, seems to speak with purpose occasionally. Does it have a mind? Is it a person?
I don't know if that would be the appropriate term. See, that's the thing about these. Every one of them can, yeah, as far as I can tell, this is a unique thing. So there's unknowns and such, but I can't really tell if it's like possessed by a spirit that used to be a living person, or like something is trapped inside it now and still alive in its own weird way. But or if it's just a very well pre-programmed curse.
They tilt their head
I
and say, it seems to grow desperate when not fed regularly.
I mean, children get hungry.
Rain will like reach over and give the doll a pat.
The eyes clack over to you.
She smiles at it.
So there is no danger in feeding it, correct?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that be careful. But at the moment, I don't detect anything further. It's a morbid thing that it does, but it might be useful. But it's, I mean, it's a toy that asks for blood and drinks blood. It's the kind of like, this is morbid. This is weird.
Well, most
I see.
people would think I'm weird and morbid, so
You know, Krydos just goes, huh, I see, having no context for what is a normal toy.
if as long as she's not going to hurt us.
I kind of get this look, where like, I'm not.
Yeah, they say when
I
she says
don't
that, she
know.
does give a look like, right?
I make no guarantees, but as far as I can tell, this thing cannot move anything other than its mouth and eyes. There's no motivating force through the limbs.
I remember at one point you said, this is me talking to the DM, you said that it was in a location it was previously not. I don't know if you're doing that as a gag or if that was truly a hint. Like, it moved from, like, the bed where it was left to some other place.
Yeah, interesting, huh?
Alright. Alright.
But okay, it is.
Keep your
it is
secrets, wizard.
okay, but
The art, this toy
I mean-
maker is maybe
I mean-
there. Let's know that.
Okay.
was wait a minute. You said she can't move anything but her eyes and mouth.
I mean, from what I've seen and from what I can tell, the magic weave through it is unique. It's fluid in a way, which, I mean, with the blood thing of it all, I mean, that kind of makes sense, I suppose.
I'm pretty sure she moved once, right, White Hearts?
The head moves on occasion. They're trying to remember. I
No,
was
like
I don't remember if Quite Arse was there for that.
oh,
Sorry.
yeah, like I had sat her down, and then when no one was looking, she was suddenly somewhere else.
I know this will not be helpful, but that doesn't surprise me. They like to do that.
Oh yeah, they like to do that.
This is the opposite of reassuring,
This is-
but
And it goes, I'm sorry, this is not the first haunted toy or cursed toy that I've had, that's been brought in here for me to assess. Every one of them is different. There's not like a factory out there pumping out haunted dolls, which would be a very bad thing.
That we know of.
is he still examining her, or?
No, they're kind of finished up their assessment.
Hey, yeah. Rayan picks her up and looks her up and down.
Hungry. Oh, it does speak.
I will get you some blood.
Quite
And
Arse just tilts her head. We can just give her blood here. It is not
I-
difficult to find.
They kind of like get this like slightly worried look of like, maybe not doing that in my shop, but they go, you should be able to. There are butchers around town, and there is a Gerudo population, so they are not unused to passing out parcels of blood.
Okay. Oh, I've never. I wonder what that tastes like.
Blood has a very iron, metallic taste. It is uncomfortable.
Sometimes coppery.
Sometimes coppery.
Yeah,
This
like,
demonic blood
I-
has a slight sulfuric aftertaste.
The carnivorous status are just chiming in.
Yeah, Rayan has absolutely tasted blood, but like, not blood on its own. It, like, to be its own thing,
Yeah. No context of blood as blood, right?
So,
Like-
um,
So, what would you suggest?
keeping a close eye on it, treating it well, I'm not saying that all haunted dolls or cursed dolls can turn out to be friendly. A lot of them can. But, there are some creepy things that hurt because, nothing's ever been nice to them. And it's always nice to be good to your toys.
What's it? Okay. Ryan like hugs the doll and just like holds her. That's
Needle
something
into
I'm
neck.
still-
Sorry.
I almost said it.
Ryan told her she'd get her blood. Toys. I still don't grasp the concept of a toy.
Oh. Well, toys are. It is a difficult question to define. A toy, definition thing would just be something for the purpose of procuring enjoyment through interaction with it. I like to think it goes a little more deeper. It
Yeah,
and
like
they
I get
gesture
enjoyment by
to-
interacting with my friends.
My friends
And
would be
some-
toys then. Sorry.
And sometimes for children, their only friend is the toys they have. Whatever strife or life they go through, a
Oh.
child should have a toy there to listen to them, even if, it's a toy. It might not be able to respond or not, but it's a comfort to the child. And they kind of gesture upwards, and you see there is like one of the windows to the side of it's not like the main window where the display wall where like kids are crowded up and looking at the toys inside, but there's almost like a stained glass where it shows a spider with a storybook open in front of some kids, and goes, toys help children learn how to weave their own stories from a young age. It inspires the imagination. It helps them grow, helps them learn.
Oh.
And they like gesture around, and like you see, like some of the kids weren't running around talking with parents about what item they want. And actually, Ryoko,
Yes?
roll not a persuasion, perception.
Alright.
So, man, 2 seconds. You don't. Oh, that's almost a natural one, but
Ugh, mirth.
you don't hear it. Actually, yeah. What's Ryoko doing? What are all of you doing? But what's Ryoko doing right now?
Hanging out with my tiger and jackal in this toy store.
Outside of the toy store.
No,
yeah,
we
they
brought
did
him in.
ask. He asked us to let them outside.
You'd probably be.
But I'm hanging
the
out
entrance then.
outside.
Okay, so
I think I would be looking at that camera, actually.
yeah, it's in one. It's like in a case behind the counter, with a big old lock on it, and it looks like a brass and silver box with one side, rectangular box about handheld sized, with a glass lens on one side and an eyepiece on the matching opposite side of it, looking like a Magitech camera, fantasy camera. But, and the rest of you? You want a tablet?
He's finally buying a Turbo Man.
Browsing, I suppose.
Okay.
As one
Yeah.
does when the rest of your party is trying to, like, they have official business, so you just kind of look around.
Yeah. So,
Like all the times
Yeah.
I've been dragged to different stores.
Mhm.
everything
At least
was
this one's
very
a toy
delicate for
store,
you.
so it's not insufferable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't have ambience going, but there is like music going because there are like various music boxes with like little dancing figures that pop out the top. That wound up.
Oh.
But Ryoko,
Yep.
you're kind of hanging. You're kind of hanging out by the entrance with your animals. Some of the kids are like looking at in awe and stuff. They're half torn between admiring the toys and like admiring the animals outside. But it's a little too late because you hear the pitter patter of footsteps running up to you, and you turn around and see the short kid pull out a gun, aim it at you, and fire as you get a face full of water.
Hmm.
And the kid giggles because they see you have your rifle on your back, and you see these kids with like little squirt guns. Oh no!
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And it's like a
Does not
little
hunt a
like a
child.
little tiefling child.
You know what you should do to torment this child? Act like it's holy water and start melting.
Roy, are you hungry? I say to the tiger.
The kid's eyes go wide. All of them.
Then I give my most sinister smile back at the children.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh my god.
You know, I think you see. Yeah, there's. It's not like full on panic. It's like the laughter, the squealing laughter of kids like fleeing when they're like, "Oh no!"
Consequences!
Some retreat
Aw.
inside the store, and others like run off because there was like a group of them that had like run out with the newly purchased squirt guns. It looks like, which
Aw.
that is an item
Adorable.
available for purchase. It just shoots water, but you can use your dex or intelligence to
We can
aim
fill
at
it
them.
with acid.
Mm-hmm. Possibly
Depends on what it's
Or-
made of.
holy water. You do have an alchemist.
Or human blood.
Vampire attraction device.
I think we made this joke in Oasis Valley,
It's quite possible.
but yeah, you see like Ray and Edwards. You see the kids just having a great time in here. This place,
Aw.
you know, it's a wonderland of toys.
You know,
Ryan
just
looks
for the purposes of tormenting our DM to come up with something, what is the most fucked up, ugly-looking toy here?
Hmm. Oh, probably the
Boo-boo.
big, the big anglerfish that rolls around on the ground, mouth snapping with
Ugh.
the light up lure over the head.
Incredible.
That's right, all the Laboos got bought by Gray.
So what you're saying is the Roomba of this store is an anglerfish.
You know, it could be. It's the Night Watch with the little lantern.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah, actually,
kinda
it would.
cute.
It would look like the Noct lanternfish. But yeah, yeah. Is there anything anyone wanted to do here? Brayden, did you want to get a new outfit for the doll?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're getting the doll refurbished. So it's slightly less creepy.
Yeah, they could do that. Take them a little bit.
Well, yeah, Quiet Arts would like to ask about the spooter. So
You-
specialist. Yeah, they say there is one other object you'd like an eye on. The Liches
Oh.
said you might be a better person to ask than them. They will bring out the clockwork spider. I am not sure where it came from. I was given
You-
it by a child on the street.
Oh. but when you said witches, they kind of flinch, and they're just like, that's not a public knowledge. They kind of prefer not. And also, only the professor is a witch, I think. Eleanor's something else.
Hmm.
But
A revenant, I guess.
it's something. Um, I, she once explained it that she's a ghost possessing her own bones. I'm not sure.
That sounds like a revenant.
But yes. Let me take a look at this.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
To put it politely, please do not inform the populace of the city that one of their governors
members.
eats souls.
I mean, they might have found a supplement.
I mean, they could
Yeah,
always
you don't know
just
that they
just
told.
take people on death row. It's not like they have to be super immoral about it. Just
They got
mildly.
the Fang. Yeah, they got the Fang prison there.
Yeah.
But they start looking it over and go, "Oh, this is a delightful piece of construction." I don't think. Huh. This might be pre-deluge.
That is what they told me as well.
I'm pretty sure I'd be able to fix this up for you, no problem, if you like that. But
It's a slight wince and hesitation. I believe if you did fix it, it would do more good here than simply wasting away on a ship.
well, I wanted to say that once I fix it up, it might have some useful ability that you may want to take with you. But if you truly don't want it, I would pay you handsomely for this.
Wait,
Or
you've
trade.
had that for so long, Quiet Hearts.
I don't have any interest in money. It should just be fixed up and be put to use by somebody who cares for it.
Quiet Hearts? You care
Yeah.
for it.
I care for it as a broken thing, not as something whole.
I kind of look to you, Ray, and like,
Right.
not sure what to say on that.
Right, it looks like...
Yeah. They are like a little twitchy. Like it is clear this is difficult for them to admit, or, you know.
Quiet Hearts. You can still love it when it's not broken. Just because it's not broken anymore doesn't mean it's not the same thing that you've always loved.
It should have a chance to do something worthwhile.
Don't you think it's worthwhile to bring you joy?
There's a slight hesitation where, like, it's very clear they were about to automatically answer that, and they stopped themselves.
Quiet Hearts, were you? You were never given a toy, were you?
No, this was the first gift I was given.
I think you should keep it. I think you should... I think you should find its purpose with it. And if at the end of that you part ways, so be it. But I don't think you need to give it up.
They struggle for a second, just fix the spider. I will know better when I understand it.
Rayan's gonna pull Quiet Hearts aside. Thank you, Cryan. We'll be back.
Ah,
They blink confused as they're being fucking dragged off.
so the rest of you,
Hmm.
and while you go up and do that, they'll start getting the. You see them put the doll up in their little workspace, and they tap a few more drawers, and a few more little constructs pop out and start like fixing it up with. I'll say you picked out a dress. You can decide what it looks like later. But
Okay.
so yeah, the doll's getting their spa day, get some new hair put in.
Good.
I'm sexy, mama.
No.
Let's hit the town, Mom.
No.
But yeah, sorry. What were the rest of you doing?
Um, just a question about the camera. How much is the camera? Or is it for sale, or is it just a showpiece?
It doesn't have a price tag on it, but you've talked with them before. It was more that once they're finished, they'll have a better idea on how to negotiate for it.
Okay.
It's up to negotiation or for haggling. But yes, and you do know that it does require alchemical knowledge to
Use it.
basically, well, not use it. It's it's point and click, but the equivalent of the film stock requires, and to develop it requires alchemy.
Okay.
Kind of
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
old school chemical treatment rooms for photos.
Yeah.
Dark rooms. Dark rooms
Dark
were
rooms.
fun as hell in high school when I had a photography class.
So Taggart,
Yes. Hello. Hi.
what are you doing?
I'd like to think he wound up in the puzzle section of the toy store,
Oh,
found one of the shiny little puzzles, and has been standing there for 20 minutes trying to figure it out.
Yeah, there's all kinds of like little brain teaser puzzles and like or flat jigsaw puzzles, various things. But you know, give me an intelligence check.
Pull up my intelligence.
15. Okay. It's like this series of rings that have been assembled into a almost a sphere of these but you know that somehow you're supposed to be able to slide them around so they'll collapse into a flat disc. But there is a moment where it kind of unfolds and your fingers get stuck in like a finger trap moment and you're like, whoops, that's not how it goes.
just fuck. Wait, there's kids. Shoot, dang it.
Yeah,
I imagine that's what he's just been doing the whole time. It's just this in the background, like fiddling with it.
and Joanna, you still just kind of browsing?
Yeah.
Okay. And Ryoko, you're standing guard with your beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Raid and Quiet Hearts, you stepped aside.
Yeah. Why don't you? Okay, Quiet Hearts.
I'm going to mute myself while I eat this moon pie.
Is there more to this?
The spider?
Yeah. How you feel about the spider?
I've spent many nights staring at it. It is... I always thought it was like me. A useful thing now broken.
Oh.
It brought me some closure to know I wasn't the only one.
Quiet Hearts. You're not broken. You're not broken. You're just learning. You're just evolving and changing. That doesn't mean you're broken. And it's okay to be learning and changing. That's why we're here.
I understand. We have talked about this before. But
I know.
understanding and understanding are apparently different.
It's one thing to, like, know something, and another thing to grasp it, I guess.
I think feel it is more accurate.
Yeah.
I had not felt this way in a while. Until it was mentioned we could fix the spider. That it made me feel alone.
Might be too jazzy.
There's probably a reggae band like fucking two doors down. Or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, there are like street musicians. You ran into some of them yesterday, before the incident.
You're like me. You're learning new things. And so is the spider.
The spider is a toy, it doesn't learn.
I mean, we don't really know that yet. We don't really know that about my doll either.
The doll seems to at least have some semblance of a personality. The
Yeah, and the spider
clockworks,
might too.
as I understand it, don't seem to.
Isn't your monkey a clockwork thing, Callie?
The
It's a steel defender, right?
no,
No?
Homunculus.
I'm
Mm.
I'm an
Still defenders
alchemist.
are
Right, right.
alchemists.
Homunculus are
still new!
artificial.
Varun is still new!
Yeah, it's not mechanical. It's an alchemy
Okay,
thing.
okay.
But homunculi can be mechanical, they just usually aren't.
It's made of meat.
Yeah.
If you still decide you want to let it go, I'll be here with you, but
I think it should be fixed. As I said, might understand it better once it is. Clinging on to it just
You think you need to be fixed, Arts?
there is just a long pause. And there's just I do not want to cling on to it because I prefer it in its broken state. That feels too familiar.
Struggling to find words.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No,
Oh, no!
It's a teasing sorry.
Role-playing.
It's like I was laughing.
Oh.
It's like, I made this character difficult, I know.
Everyone is broken from a certain point of view. At least that's what it seems like. I haven't met everyone. I don't know if I can ever meet everyone like this. I don't know. People seem really complicated, and they have a lot of stuff to them. And like, for some people, they would call that broken sometimes. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of cheering you up.
I don't think this is something to be happy for. It is something that is either going to happen or won't.
Sorry, Quiet Hearts.
No. You do not need to be sorry.
I am. Because you should have been treated so much better.
Perhaps this is a reminder that even with all the power of multiple realities, there are some things you simply cannot change.
For a moment. As when she has been truly angry at something. Not at you, to be clear.
Angry that there's a barrier.
No, the anger is at the people who did it to you once again.
Oh.
There's that darkening of her skin. But she takes a breath and it eases back to normal. It is so tempting sometimes to just wipe it all away.
That would be far worse.
It would be.
Because you know better now. And that is not a choice I think Rayan would make. That's not a choice I think the greater Rayan would make, now that she understands.
Be careful. The Tiger and Voron don't know yet. I don't know if they will know.
We're on the street. Or I thought we were like on the street. We just
We're in the
stepped to like
store.
Okay.
Yeah, we
sorry.
stepped aside.
We're like
Yeah.
just like you're in a dark corner of a toy store that is quite loud.
Yeah.
I would be in.
Quite
I
hurts.
would be.
I was just gonna say, you have enough of a passive perception to see Taggart over in the corner, the puzzle area, just like, damn it.
Some
Oh, 100% just like
Puzzle
lost
box.
in the puzzle box.
There's like two children nearby with a fucking like notebook jotting down new curse words.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go
Yeah.
over to Taggart and do an intelligence check and see how I do on the puzzle.
Do it.
I mean, go for it.
All right. Wow, Warren. That's not even... That's a 3 I rolled. Thanks.
Holy shit! He's too busy laughing.
Yeah, probably. Hey, I come over to see if I can help, and I see his fingers are stuck in the thing, and I'm like...
And you reach over to try and help, and it somehow latches onto your fingers.
I wouldn't touch it. I would just stand there and laugh. Like, not out loud, but I'd, like, lean against the wall and, like, chuckle at him and watch him until he sees that I'm there.
Perhaps it's your homunculus is laughing out loud.
Probably. He does that all the time.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and
that throws Taggart's eye up. He's like, All right, you're so smart, little homunculus, you little rat fink son of a bitch. Come to it.
I'm gonna do something real funny.
Huh. Yep. The DC was 15.
I don't know why that
Those are
rolled
the-
just to you, but like he got a 15.
Using the. Oh, yeah. Intelligence, homunculus serviceability 15.
It's like
With no bonus.
Oh my god.
Raw
Lucky.
spite.
like Wayne's in Lucky Try, you son of a gun.
Those big mitts that he has just collapses it down and looks up at you with such a smug look from the little squirrel-sized thing.
If I wouldn't get in trouble for strangling you, I would strangle you.
It doesn't talk, but the noises that Stitch makes when he's not speaking, that's what he sounds like.
I was imagining that.
AKA the best gremlin ever put to screen.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
That's still one of the best MASH cards. Send me an angel, the sweetest one you've got. Out comes the demon from space.
Both immediately did the same fucking thing.
Rain blinks, leans to the side, and looks past Quiet Hearts. What? Good lord, what's going on over there?
It appears Taggart has gotten his fingers stuck. They say not even turning, because they've been watching the entire time.
I've been watching the entire...
Hey, but Varun's coming over. And laughing. Oh.
I also think like he's done that. He takes like Taggart takes a sigh of a breath, goes, "Oh, that one's shiny."
Do another intelligence check.
Oh no.
There we
Okay,
go. That's
this one you've got a hand on. It's one of those puzzle boxes where you have to find there's so many different switches you have to slide out to pull out the pieces until it finally opens up. It's empty, but it's meant for stashing candy or something inside it.
If you're not careful, you're gonna find the fucking lament configuration in here.
I'm gonna buy a couple of these little puzzles. Like
Okay.
5 of them.
It's actually a good idea to keep on a ship full of bored sailors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much would 5 of these little puzzles be?
I'd say they're about 2 gold each, so 10.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, that
Right,
reminded me. Ryoko still has that puzzle box. That was in the Obelisk layer that had the Argent Venom Blade inside it, because the Obelisk was like, okay, this is my kryptonite. I'm sticking it inside this this puzzle box that no one can open.
oh yeah.
But
We could put
Yeah,
the doll
so,
in there.
that's true.
No. She's
We'll
mine.
put it in the
She's my
sea.
daughter. No. She is my daughter and I love her.
I want you to feed me.
Now that I-
Mama.
I will.
But yes, I will admit that giving it the ability to speak with dead, which is an idea I had from the beginning. It's just, you haven't fed it the blood of anything that's been dead
Yeah.
that wasn't harvested.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't really speak to the bag of devouring because that was a mess.
I don't know if it could even speak.
Yeah. So what the two of you were.
Oh yeah,
Probably move back to the... if we're done with the talk anyways.
yeah, Rain actually wants to peruse now while we wait.
Okay. Quiet Hearts will go back and hand the spider over to be fixed.
And when you come up and like, okay, I'll take care of this. Will probably be an overnight kind of job, but your doll, ma'am, should be ready in just a few minutes if you would like to wait.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cruise around and look at what you have here.
And come get me if any of you have questions. And there is like a so it's not there is like a cashier, but it's like it's an automaton, almost like a mannequin from the waist up, attached
Oh
to
God.
the counter, and
God.
it has like it almost looks like a clockwork kobold that that has like a draconic dynasty kind of influence. That is kind of doing like the the normal purchases while Koyan does specialty stuff.
At
What
the
were
risk
the wands of? Go ahead.
at the risk of this getting really meta, are there any board games?
Yeah, there would be. There'd be
sailors
go
love
board.
games.
Yeah, there'd be like go boards. I don't know the rules for it. There'd be like Macala, I think it's called. There's checkers, of course.
Makala!
But yeah, there's board games and stuff, and ones that would be actually you do find one where it looks to be Gardenia inspired, where the little pieces are like different little dinosaur minis that you move. I'm picturing like a board sort of like Jumanji with like the pads like twisting around it. With
I
a
was
little-
going to ask about Jumanji.
Yeah, kind of like that, but there's no magic in this one.
Are you sure?
If
It's
that
a
thing
dice
starts,
game.
if the drums start playing, I'm beating that thing with a brick.
I'll buy a couple board games too. I know that Voron at this time doesn't know that he's going to be joining a crew on a ship yet, but I can gift it to my new friends and go, well, it's kind of boring on a ship sometimes. Would you like some board games?
Yeah.
Sailors do love to gamble.
There's probably, like, at any time, 30 pairs of dice on that ship.
Oh yeah.
There's only 10 people. Yeah, 30 pairs of dice.
How much
Well,
for the board
there
games?
are some people, they just like collecting dice, even though they can't possibly use them all.
I know, shut up. I don't have an entire treasure chest full
Looking
of
over at
dice
my
that I don't
bucket.
use.
Oh. Sometimes you also need your weighted set, too.
Oh, because I was cleaning recently, like last night, I found a golf ball sized D20 made out of amethyst, I think it is, or like some kind of quartz that I forgot I had.
Very nice.
Nice. But
But,
yeah, how much are their board games?
For him, a couple of them, another 10 gold, or like 10 gold would be a good stack of them.
Okay, yeah. You can do that.
Because they're pretty involved, detail wise. They'd probably be more expensive, but yeah. You got Magitech industry going, so
Like, 10 gold's fairly expensive, even when, like, blown up to these proportions.
Yeah, I'm imagining these are like priced because of the workmanship on them.
yeah. Oh, and there are some other items, like, since you're looking at the camera, you would know where the portraiter is, I gave it the name portraiteur. But
Yeah, it's a good name.
looking at some of those things there, you see also behind the cases, you see the stink beetle bombs. Little wind-up stink bombs that you wind them up and let them go. They'll travel like 10 feet per round, up to 60 feet before rupturing into a noxious cloud no damage or anything, but it will make people sick because it's such a rank smell.
I mean,
Amazing.
it's good
There's
self-defense.
thaumaturgy wands. Yeah, like there's a fireworks wands, which is just like the fireworks effect of prestidigitation. Actually, no, those would be sold out because the festival was recently.
I want to take one of those stink bomb, like wind up stink bombs, and put a whole bunch of Nacarta kelp in there.
Oh god,
The weed bomb.
god. Well,
Someone's
you got an
probably done
alchemist.
that.
Work on it. The pipe that you saw. It's a very exaggerated, like Sherlock-looking pipe, but it is the bubble pipe. It blows bubbles instead of smoke. It's not used for smoking. It's a kid's toy, but if you use it, if you have it in your mouth, it lets you breathe up to an hour underwater a day.
Oh my god.
Oh, neat.
And the glass rods that are different colors are rods of endless light. They're the equivalent of torches that can light up and you can change the color with a bonus action.
That's fun.
And they like, how long did
Glow sticks.
they work like several hours before charging at dawn.
Glow sticks.
Oh, that remains for 1 hour until you use an action to speak the rod's command word again while holding it. For the duration, you can use a bonus action to mentally change the color of the light while holding the rod. And there is actually one other wand that, Rayan, you see this wand.
Yeah. Cool.
A crystalline wand. This crystalline prismatic wand looks very delicate with like a silver capped tip, and it is called Vask's Joyous Wand of Colors.
Oh my god!
Son of a beach.
Which
What's it do? Gimme.
I just showed you all. This crystalline prismatic wand can channel the illustrative intent of its wielder. While holding the wand, you can magically create a stroke of color in the air, allowing you to draw it in midair or on any surface the wand touches. The effect is illusory, visibly magical, and radiates dim light in a 5-foot radius and dissipates after 1 hour. If you attempt to draw on an object that is being worn or carried by an unwilling creature, that creature must succeed on the DC 10 dexterity saving throw in order to avoid it.
Mine.
It didn't have Vaz. It had a different mage, homebrew mage's name, but I'm like, yeah, but I have to put Vask's name on this.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good.
That's fun.
I sent
So
this item.
fun.
I sent this item to VV like months ago, I think, where I'm just like, Vask probably made this eventually.
Ryan's like sees it and like walks towards it like she's in a daze.
I don't know why, but I need this.
That one does have a price tag of 75 gold.
Okay, not bad.
I need this.
Oh my god.
And the rods of endless light, they are, those would be a gold each. No, yeah, they'd be 2 each.
What do they do?
Give me a second and I can show you. They're
Like-
basically they're glow sticks.
Yeah. You crack them and they light.
Okay. And you said the fireworks are sold out?
Yeah, it's basically the firework effect of prestidigitation, but those seem to have been sold out with the festival. It's like there's a we'll restock soon kind of sign for them.
Yeah. when you were talking about them, I had the awful idea to give one to Ventra, and I could just have
Oh,
her
God.
go and be a menace.
Yeah.
Fly up behind like a wizard who's concentrating.
God.
Fireworks in your ears.
So,
Does Ryan see the camera?
yeah, it would be behind the case. You kind of noticed while you were talking with Croyan and Clatter, you kind of kept track of people walking around. It's very easy to keep track of Ioane, of course.
Yeah.
But you did see Voron kind of
Voron.
looking at this, but now you get a closer look at it.
Excuse me, what is this?
That is one of my personal inventions, inspired by some other takers of past note, but this I call my portraiture. And they open up the
Oh.
case and pull it out, and they look over to where yeah, like they like aim it at the store where you like see some of the people gather around. They push a button on it, and there is a flash of light. It is not a subtle thing, but and then they go, well, now with some time and such, I can take this as I pull out a sheet, like looks to be like a plate that was slotted into it, a plate of greenish crystalline material, the kind of with an iridescent sheen to it. With these capture plates, an image of whatever it is aimed at is captured onto this, and with time and alchemical processes, can be printed onto a piece of paper or other similar material.
Whoa, wait.
And it creates these, and they'll pull out like postcard sized pictures of like various toys, or like the front of the store, or even like the bay of the bay of the city. You know, different pictures that this person, this Trudon's taken.
Oh, what?
It's an instant. Well, not instant, but it is a portrait machine. I call it a portraiter. It captures images of what it looks at, and like they offer it to you to look through. It's like, see that eyepiece? You look through there, aim and point and shoot.
Ryan aims at Ioane.
He's busy. His back is turned.
So if I press this, it'll capture an image, a portrait of him?
Yep.
Flashes.
My soul is immediately sucked into the camera.
No!
Ioane is vaporized. There's a burn shadow in the wall.
Oh my god!
You hear a tiny, deep voice from the camera. Let me out!
Considering how deep his voice is normally, pitching it up, would it just sound normal?
Yeah, it's a real Alvin with Chipmunks deal.
God, Ioane, DZ, I want you to know that now, because he wasn't looking, there's gonna just be a picture of his ass.
It's more like he's like behind some shelves that only go up to like his stomach. So you just see his back looming over these shelves full of toys.
God.
Yeah, you got a good shot of
Little
his back
tattoos.
tattoo then.
Oh,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
lightning bolt scar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember that from the cave?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Are you? Well, is it? Are you like making more? Can it be bought or?
Oh yes, actually, your friend Voron we've actually been in talks. He was considering purchasing one, I believe.
Oh,
Yes.
Warren's there.
looks over.
Yeah, the flash was very noticeable, so you were able to like slide all over.
It's kind of a fascinating little device, isn't it?
His. Capturing images of things. Capture images of so many things.
Why are you whispering that? That's a little
Ryan's-
creepy. I don't know if you know that.
Ryan's eye dilates.
There's a bit of a concerned look, but he's like, okay, whatever.
Ioane, for his part, has spent the last 30 seconds staring at a mythical creature, a plushie of a mystical creature. So this is
Which
the
one?
So this is the infamous horse.
Yes!
This is the infamous mundane horse.
It's
Yeah, fuck.
It's a wooden carved horse, very nice details, hinged joints with just luxurious flowing mane and tail.
A biblically accurate horse.
It's just a fucking horse.
Yeah.
You know, it's the Avatar thing of it's just a bear.
Rain was the only one who knew they existed until now.
Yeah, it's not a wet horse. It's not a hot horse. It's just a horse.
Yeah.
It's not even a spider horse. Somehow those are still around.
Oh god. I do not put that into this world.
I remembered the Dungeon Dad video.
Baby
Do not-
baby spider horses balloon around. They can survive.
Do not give her that idea.
Pegasus
No.
spiders.
No.
Pegasus spiders in your brain.
God damn it.
Pegasus spiders. Your game.
Horse scrolls in, the horse scrolls out, the horse plays pinnacle, and you're
Well, now that they manifested in Regex, they're in.
God damn it.
they're being hunted down mercilessly because Regex can't stand them. It's like, keep eating my tentacles. It's annoying.
But yeah, no. After spending enough time observing the beauty that is just normal horse, you'll proceed to check out.
Okay. And how many were you getting?
Just 4.
Okay. So. Yep, 16 gold for each.
Yeah, you easily pay, pays for it. Get some in a bag and whatnot for ease of transportation.
Yeah,
That's for later.
I could get portraits of everyone and put them in the book.
Did you ever figure out, and he's directing this at, Korean. Did you ever figure out what the good price range for this would be?
Well, it's not in a prototype anymore. This is the first model that I'm willing to start recreating for sale. This is the first one I would sell, but who wants to do the persuasion check?
Let me look at my...
I mean, I could.
Well, it'd have to be between these two. 'Cause they're
My persuasion sucks, so...
I'm probably better. Let me see.
well, how would you since Warren was the one asking,
Oh
do
yeah,
you want
yeah.
to
My persuasion
assist
is definitely better.
or do you want to assist, or do you want to try and like?
You should assist me. I have a +8.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking. How would Rayan do the persuading?
Okay. Oh
But
man,
they know you're
I
very excited about this.
yeah. I could take pictures of so many things. I could go and I could take pictures and I could show them to people all across the shallow ocean. Oh, so many people would get to see portraits of themselves. Just, I mean, of course, I need help to get them out, but like, people would be able to people would be able to see what this can do. Imagine how many people would want one.
Oh no! I just realized we're accidentally recreating Zoe.
Oh no, we are. Fuck.
We have to put the brakes on this before she makes the sword of kill Rayan.
Nope. Sorry. Too late.
Somebody's already done that. I'm
No,
sure.
I have a sword of kill.
Yep,
No, I
that's
have that.
true.
I have the sword. I have the sword that killed
No.
Ventrok.
Well, no. Ryoko has the dagger of kill Rayan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, essentially, she's not like. It's not an intentional like. Think of how much money you'll make, because that's not really a thing Rayan would hit on, but it is an accidental. Think of how much money you'll make.
And
Taking so many pictures and showing them to people.
Boren will help her persuade by like tilting his head when she says that. Like, she's got a point.
Well, okay. That does. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, roll that persuasion. And Warren is giving you assistance, so I'll say 12.
Oh man!
What? Fuck
Terrible.
off! Roll 20.
Terrible.
Roll 20. Fuck
Well.
you.
4, 4, 4, 4.
No! I have a +8.
Yeah. Roll 20 doesn't give a shit.
Sometimes you have a +8 and you roll 2 7s.
Ah!
The 12.
Well, I do get where you're going with this, but this is my first one, and you know what? Warren, are you going to be traveling with her? I take it.
For a time, at least.
Well, I know you are alchemical gifted, so you know what? Let's do 400, and I'll teach you how to do the how to develop and perhaps even create new capture plates. Capture plates, they are 5 gold each, and each one can capture up to 10 images.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Which
God, I gotta do math now. Rayan's about to be broke.
This rare Magitech device appears like a small rectangular box made out of delicate brass and silver with a complex, articulated lens on one face with the opposing face holding an eyepiece to peer through. As an action, the holder can aim and peer through the eyepiece, causing the area in front of them, or focusing on the area in front of them through the lens to capture a still image. Captured images do not differentiate between illusions or actual objects or creatures. The portraiture requires a thin sheet of alchemically treated crystalline material known as a capture plate to be slotted into it in order to capture images. Each plate can capture up to 10 images before it must be replaced with a new capture plate. Build capture plates require an alchemical process to transfer the captured images onto prepared paper or other flat surface materials.
Okay. How much money do you have, Ryan?
610.
Okay, how about we split it 200 and 200?
200 and 200?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you're not broke. And I'll buy how much are for the capture plates, and how many does he have?
Oh, he was going to throw in 3 with that cost. and he will give you the they'll write down the like the recipe for it, the process.
All right.
Capture plates, and I'm gonna buy
capture
some.
plates. It will require materials and gold. To develop and create replacement plates
That's fair.
naturally.
Yeah, I am gonna buy some plates as well. You said there were 5. 5 capture. It's 5 gold for a capture plate, and it was 10 pictures per plate.
Yep.
Okay, 10 plates. So.
And did you still want to get the wand?
Yeah, I already deducted that from my gold. I'm doing all the math.
Oh, and
Fuck
stink
it,
beetle
I'll get 10.
bombs are 5 silver each.
Varun, it's good. It is good that you all have the recipe, but I'm buying 10.
That's fair.
Make sure you
So
mark that
50
down.
gold. So okay, I'm down to 285.
Oh, and for your doll's repairs and stuff and the new clothes, it'll be 8 gold.
8 gold.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it's more expensive than getting a brand new doll, but this is a special.
Yeah. Fuck it. No, it's my special dolls.
And Quiet Hearts, they'll discuss, how much you want to pay. How much you want to pay? Whoa, hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
If they'll discuss price when they finish repairing it, and whether or not you want to keep it or trade it to them.
Okay.
But, yeah. Oh, and anyone else have purchases they want? Glow sticks, stink beetle bombs.
There. And yeah.
No glow sticks.
Okay, I'm back.
How much were the glow sticks?
Gold each.
Yeah, I'll take one. They're fun.
It's only an hour each, that recharges, but
Hey, are there any pixie dolls?
yeah, there would be like a little stuffed fairy looking doll. There's like a more articulated wooden one that's kind of posable with like paper wings or like cloth wings, and then there's you actually do see there is like a music box that has like a dancing little pixie on top of it. Yeah, there's little fairy themed toys around.
How much would the stuffy and the music box be?
The more simple stuffy would be about like 6 silver. It's one of the more simple ones, but the music boxes are like 7 gold.
7 gold. Okay. I'm shopping so much. I'm sorry.
I threw this in here.
I didn't even go to the actual magic shop that I'm sure exists, but I'm blowing all my money here.
Yeah. Mortal life, mortal consequences.
Yeah, shut up. Okay. Kraken plushie?
I've already gotten that for myself, thank you.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
I've gotten plushies for all of the crew, in fact.
Yeah, people have been making purchases. Oh yeah, and squirt guns are like 5 silver each. They're just very simple toys where it's like a glass bottle that you fill up with water and they like, it's a little squirt gun.
Is there a Hellhound plushie?
Uh, roll a d20.
Okay.
Or roll an investigation.
Oh. That's a very different roll.
A search. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You find like a dog-looking plush with the fiery patterns of a hellhound. Looks not as intimidating as Tarbarus, of course, who's missing most of the skin on their skull.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
most toy makers, don't see what an actual hellhound looks like.
Or want kids to see that.
Yeah. How much would that be?
That one would be 7 silver.
7 silver.
Oh, wait, no, 4 gold. This would be one of the big ones.
Okay. 4 gold. Oh, these are sad ones. Is there an albatrosian that looks like Corano at all, and a Tradoon that looks at all like Amon?
Trading.
I like that Tradoon.
Sorry.
No,
if you
it's
hire
it's,
if you hire a bunch of raptors to do your dirty work, are those dragoons?
yeah. So, you do find like like an albatross or a pelican-looking bird, a big seabird kind of stuffed animal, and there is like a raptor Trudon one.
Okay. Are they also 7 silver?
Nope, those would be the 4 gold. These are the more complex ones. Yeah, this is the when I said this is like the Magitech fantasy version of the toy store from Home Alone 2. I wasn't kidding. This place is expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like kids get to come here on their birthday to pick out a single toy kind of toy store.
FAO Schwartz.
Ah, goblin plushie.
The goblin plushie.
Yes.
Yeah, that one would be one of the more cheaper ones, like the fairy one. So 7 silver.
All right.
Little, it's very much like a younger kid's doll, where it's like a cloth doll.
Okay.
Who's the goblin?
Let me think. Who else? I don't know anything about Tagger or Voron yet, so I don't know if I can get anything for those two.
So, any others? Or
Yes. Cat toy.
oh my god, cat toys? Like toys for cats or toys shaped like
Yes.
cats?
Toys for a cat of the Meowfish.
There's not really pet toys here. These are toys for kids. But there is like a simple stuffed like rat kind of toy. That'd
Okay.
be like the 7 silver type.
All right.
It's very pricey for a rat toy. You
Right,
can live.
Takes
You can
care of.
have a decent day on just 7 silver, if you're frugal.
Yeah, and here we are spending 4 gold each on quality plushies.
I'm spending so much money right now.
This is why you don't bring groups to Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
Okay. God, I'm wondering if any of the crew, if I would know anything any of the crew.
Oh my god. I might have to just have like ninjas attack you.
Rayan
You
reaches
did
for
this!
like an exclusive
No, I
rare
know.
plushie, the last on the shelf, and there's a group of ninjas there. It's like, we're gonna get that first!
Yeah, that's.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get. How many lizard folk do we have on the ship?
4.
Okay. I'm gonna get 4 lizard plushies.
My goodness. You know, when I was buying plushies, I was getting it for, you know, the player characters.
I know. When you said you got them for the crew, I knew what you were doing. But how much are the lizard plushies?
The 7.
Okay, so 28 silver,
My
2
goodness,
gold,
girl.
8 silver.
4 silver plushies. I'm gonna do all the combining afterwards.
To quote Skyrim, you never should have come here.
God, what would... I don't know how anyone else on the ship would like.
Hungry, mama.
Oh yeah, right. Don't worry. I'm still gonna have money to pick you up some blood. God, math
Brian is
time.
just like laughing as he just sees you just buying out like a good chunk of the store plushes.
Yeah, on time to do math. It's 10 silver equals a gold, right?
Yep. 10, 10, 10. Increments of 10 between the different denominations. It's just easier that way.
Yeah. 4.
It's not like the... Okay, so the money differences in Game of Thrones, but it was explained. George Martin literally said, I think they even say it in the books, that like the disparity between like how much a copper between a silver and the silver between a gold is purposeful to keep for intentional disparity reasons.
Okay, was it the Hellhound, the Amon Carano plush? Were they 4 gold or 8? Or 4 gold.
4 gold, yeah.
Okay, so 4 gold. Okay, what so?
The cold was like, do you need a complimentary Tenter's disc to assist you for the next hour?
Apparently.
I think I'll be okay. Okay, so
Shoving one plush after another into the turtle bag.
all right, so now you do the silver math.
Maybe you would think in a high fantasy setting like this, they would have rules against bringing your own bag holding inside the store, because how
No,
else would they
that's
know
like-
if you shoplifted?
Oh, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or those like the cantrip where you can just like stash something in a pocket plane, walk out. Cantrip's even called something pocket because it's literally you just grab an item and put it into an extra dimensional pocket.
Okay, so that's
Anyways.
23 gold and 9 silver.
I am rethinking the pet store.
Jimmy, what?
You're only rethinking that now?
No, I'm kidding.
I have a box to put a bug in.
I'm kidding.
Rayan, who can't help but acquire every single pet imaginable?
Okay, I'm gonna tip. This is just to make the math easier. I'm gonna tip them a silver to make it an even 24 gold.
Okay.
This 24.
The Mecha Kobold eats the extra silver.
I think you're in the wrong setting, buddy.
I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, there. That is Rayan's purchases.
Right. So, your doll is all cleaned up, has a nice new dress, however you want to describe it. Hair's been repaired.
You said you were gonna. It would make her less creepy. Unfortunately for you, the dress looks like Sadako.
I'm guessing she also got like new hair as well. Because remember you saying some of the hair was a
Yep.
bit burned. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
There
she
still
looks like
has the
Sonic now.
burns on the wooden parts, the body parts, but the hair has been replaced and the outfit's been replaced.
Oh, so she just looks like a burn victim then. Well,
God,
Kinda.
she's an Onryo who was born in fire. Rayan gives her a hug, and yeah. Next, we'll
How much
be
did I say
getting
the
some
stink
blood.
bombs were? 5 silver. Yeah.
I counted the what?
No, I was just kind of thinking to myself.
All right. I am good. Oh wait. No. Okay, no, we're good.
Okay. And okay, so anyone else with their purchases, or are you good to go?
I'm good.
Okay. So you all rejoin Ryoko outside. Ryoko, you probably disappeared at one point when you realized, oh hey, that cart's selling ice cream.
That is true.
Because this is kind of like almost like a, not like an entertainment district, but there would be, food carts and stuff.
well, yeah, there's a bunch of kids attractions here, so food carts would target that.
Yep. But you all rejoin Ryoko outside, who's eating like an ice cream cone.
Oh, hold on. Let
Pup
me
cup-
grab one of my
Pup
actual
cups for the
plushies.
2 tigers and a jackal.
Let me let me grab one of my plushies so I can have an actual muffled voice through a plushie. Hi, Repko.
Hey.
It's so fluffy, I could die.
Siegfried, can you help me out here? Siegfried plots over and helps carry all the plushies. Okay. Now what? I know I need to stop and get some blood. But aside from that,
A parent walking their kid kind of gives you a concerned look as they walk past into
hey,
the
fuck off! There's Haruto here.
store. But none of you are Haruto.
Yeah,
As far as they know.
blood sausage is still a thing.
But-
Yeah. She could just be British.
I'm
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
Australian.
Which is bastardized British.
So, yep. Ryoko, you see them come walking out, Rayan bursting with new toys.
I lick my ice cream cone.
Warren's fidgeting with a new device.
Let me see. Rain will take the camera, the portraitor, and take a picture of Ryoko standing there, licking her ice cream with her jackal and tiger.
Yep. She aims this device at you where there's this like glass lens aimed at you, and then there's a bright flash that briefly blinds you for a second, and she just looks very proud of herself.
She does not explain unless asked, but she does look very happy with herself. You're gonna have to teach me how to do a lot of this stuff, Lauren.
I could show you.
Okay. She also doesn't know that you're going to be with us long term yet. So what do we want to do next?
You're
got a tiger and a
basically just
jackal.
kinda waiting for word.
Yeah. We're waiting for information.
There's, Gazava looking into it. He said he'd start looking at that a few hours ago. However long it took you to get across town and for this whole thing. Um, and then Vothel and Tenna, you're not sure when they would get back to you. You're not sure how long that will take. Might not be a first day thing because, walking into town looking for the smuggling ring that's instigating a drug war, going, hey, we got drugs to sell you. But
What's
the
drug?
yeah, the day's kind of yours if you just gotta want to chill, and we can say time passes until you check in again with Gizavo. He said it. He said it like check in with him like closer to evening. He might probably have word then because he was going to ask around about that name you found written down.
You said there was a pet store.
Oh, I was kind of kidding.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
You are forbidden.
There is a pet store at for sure in a city this size, but I did not actually stat one up. I was making a joke because I knew because we were like talking about how I should have known better.
Banned.
Right,
But I mean, like in Critical Role, there's a moment where they're like, "Oh, there's a caravan. What's that caravan? Oh, it got exotic pets." All the girls in the group, it's like, "Oh my god, we have to get everything." While the guys are like, "Oh no, Matthew, what did you do?"
Alright, so, okay. As we're doing whatever we do for the rest of the day, Yoko,
Yep.
she hands you a Hellhound plushie.
Oh, thank you.
I got you a little Taggart. Tabbert? No, fuck.
Tarbarus.
Tarbarus, thank you, Jesus. It's been a while since you've
Taggart's
That's
one of the
not-
new fuckers who's been hanging around.
It's been a while
That's
since
the
you've summoned
puzzle cube he's messing with. Hey,
Tarbarus. Quiet Arts?
not to play your character for you, Grace. Sorry.
No, you're good. There's just the quiet. It's like you can't surprise me anymore with the things you say. You have a cursed doll, and we got it fixed instead of destroyed.
Yeah, they turn towards Ryan.
She hands you the fairy doll.
They blink. They look at it.
This is for you.
Oh.
It does have dragonfly patterned wings, like your friend from the island, which is probably why you picked that one over the other little fairy dolls.
Yeah. They don't say anything for a very long moment. You can see like they're holding it, a thumb just slowly tracing along the wings for a minute, and then like, almost like somebody initiated a command to grab. Whiteheart's blurs. 1 minute they're standing, next minute they're wrapped around Ray and hugging them tightly.
Hey,
Cut out a few frames of animation.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
Oh, are you okay, Quiet Arts?
Yeah, well, they can't squeeze too hard. It's like, yes, I think I will be.
Oh, Raina will wrap her arms back around you. Well, no, she'll wrap one arm around you because the other hand was also holding something that she she held on to for dear life.
Squeeze the Rayan.
They just
They're not squeezing hard. It's just like
Yeah, I know, but it's funnier that way.
you squeeze hard enough, there's a crack and her hair starts glowing.
She'll hand you the other thing, the fairy music box.
Oh no. they stare at the little music box and just, what is this?
It's called a music box.
And she'll activate it.
You wind it up, and the lid pops open, and there's like a little fairy ballerina, not like ballerina outfit, but like kind of pose, like fairy dancer that spins, the wings like fluttering gently. Plays a little lullaby type tune.
Oh. Like, Quiet
never
Hearts.
got a- You never got a toy before, and like that doesn't have the same meaning for me as I think it would for you. So I thought you deserved something nice. I can't undo what I can't undo what happened to you, but I can try and make it better now.
Just a bunch of like choking like gas, and they just slowly tilt their head down to like lightly. Not even down. Actually, Rayan's probably. I remember correctly. Rayan's as tall, if not slightly taller, than Quiet Hearts. It's like it's like by an inch, so it's not like a ton. It's like just lean their head against Rayan's forehead just lightly.
Aw.
There is something damp, like splattering at her, you know, face and neck a bit. You have made the
Aw.
Quiet Hearts cry.
Oh
Yep.
no! Rain will hold on to them as long as they need to.
Yeah, they just gotta kind of cry it out.
Mission failed successfully.
It takes like a good 5 minutes, and everything is
Aw.
now completely soaked through.
So, the rest of you?
Eating my ice cream. So what the rest of you buy?
Oh, just a few little things.
Good.
Puzzles,
Yeah.
mostly to irritate the shit out of people who can't figure them out. Not looking
Hi.
at Taggart.
Hey. Like Taggart full and goes, "Hey, I bought my own puzzles to get stuck on my own damn self. Thank you very much."
Wow, way
Oh,
to tell
also,
on
I bought
yourself, Taggart.
Look, puzzles are training and safe conditions for when you have booby traps later down the road.
Okay.
Also, I bought some stink bombs. You want some stink bombs? I don't know how non-lethal you go.
They're-
This is like direct eye contact with Ryoko at that point.
They're not trapped, she says, patting her chest.
Quiet Hearts like pulls their head up, like, blinks a bit. It's like they just stare for a minute. They stare directly at Ryoko's chest, like they're looking
God.
like. It takes a minute before you realize they're looking for the trap mechanism, because like they're confused how they missed it.
Roll perception.
Oh my god.
Zoom
It's like-
in.
It's like wait,
Zoom in.
it's like the tits are trapped. Where? She
Notice
doesn't
a spring
have that.
mechanism hidden in the cleavage.
Yeah, it's like those like her fucking shirt's hanging on for dear life. Where the fuck is the trap?
Well, I mean, that's good to know for later, but
That's where the attack comes, not from the front, but from the side.
They clap together on command.
Crush head.
Ryan, god damn it, Ryan looks at her chest. Pinks and
It's-
pinkins.
it's
Sorry.
a figure of speech.
They blank. It's
Booby
like,
trap that captures real boobies.
thank you, Alchemist.
Thank you.
Like they blink and they go. So Ryoko does not have a dagger in her chest.
No, she might.
That you know
That's
of.
entirely possible.
Blinks. Stare. Like they look back and forth between the two of you. Goes. I do not know which one of you is joking, lying, or being silly.
I'm sorry, I have to. Talking about Ryoko killing someone with her cleavage. Years ago, I saw
Oh, God.
on America's Got Talent one of the contestants made it was like one of the the trial runs before they go on like the big show. Like they would just show clips. There was this very well endowed lady, like where I'm like, damn girl, I bet you got back problems kind of endowed. That she pulls out a 6-pack of beer, puts it down, and she just f's up her boobs and crushes them. Like, and they explode. And the judges, like the local judges, they're like stunned. They're like, "That's impressive, but we can't." Or like they're clearly like, "That's impressive, but we can't move that on further."
Oh, Christ.
Weapons of memory destruction.
But anyways, sorry. It was just that
No, that's fair.
No,
that
it was
memory just
entirely on
got
topic.
unnerved.
But no, I'm talking about, in particular, hidden traps, puzzle traps, things that have mechanisms that can be just. I use puzzles to help figure it out. And most of the time, it's really fun enrichment. And sometimes, and he pulls out the ball that he got stuck on and had his fingers in. Sometimes they're fuckers like these.
Are you still
Why?
stuck?
No, I got out of it.
Okay.
The homunculus got me
No.
out.
The
Crassus
homunculus got you out of it.
There's another pause, then Quaitos goes, "Why do you name objects of mirth and death after chests?"
Boobies are it's another word for silly, unintelligent people. So if you get caught in a trap such as that, you are a booby.
Session 69, everybody!
Oh yeah, fuck.
Accident! You know,
Accidental, but
yeah, you can see they're processing this and slowly nod. Then the bird that is also called a booby is remarkably foolish, yes?
Well, have you seen
Yes,
them
that-
from
that-
the front?
No. I have
Um,
not seen them
He'll
much
draw.
beyond in the air.
He'll draw like a very crude illustration of a booby from the front, where they look like absolute idiots. This is kind of what they look like.
They just stare at it for a minute. He's like, "This is a real animal?"
Yes.
And
And
you
they
are not-
waddle everywhere.
And you are not lying to me for mirth, yes?
Oh, no, I wouldn't lie to you for mirth. It's funnier if you're in on the joke with me.
Here's a nice pair of boobies.
Like, they just slowly nod. It's just like, this is, this is strange.
Somewhere Corrado is getting frustrated and she doesn't know why.
I mean, Kingfisher's also
Yes.
kind of silly.
Yes.
But yes, booby traps, as the term is collectively called, is the name given for things of, hi, we really don't want morons to come steal our treasure.
So they want people of intelligence to steal the treasure.
Well, if you're smart enough, you can get around it.
So they wouldn't be angry if you're smart enough, yes?
There is a certain level of respect when you are a high enough thief and you can break into places. Like, you're still technically a criminal and it's against the law. However, when you do it with enough panache, people really just like you for it. Like, I'm gonna have to go look at the lore real quick.
Are you giving them bad lessons?
No!
There's a
Yes,
pause.
genius.
And then Quaitos says, "If you steal from me, I will hit you no matter how charming you are."
Oh, I wouldn't steal from a friend. Like I said, I tend to be more focused on ancient historical sites that have been left forgotten for thousands of years or hundreds of years. Or sometimes I steal from other pirates, but it shrugs.
Other pirates?
Absolute silence.
I was honestly imagining the Ultra Instinct sting and the Amans just slowly manifest.
Just one wing angel starts flying.
Well, yeah, you guys fought pirates, right? You mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I steal from different pirates. I didn't steal from that one. She scared me.
Ah, okay.
She was remarkably
I'm
pathetic.
gonna roll insight on you. Is that alright? Okay.
100% go ahead. I'm glad you thought she was. Her
16.
reputation preceded her. He's not lying. She did scare him.
but do I get any inkling that you are a pirate?
I mean, if you haven't yet, I'm surprised.
Okay. Alright, cool. He doesn't say anything, but like she does not betray it on her face.
To be fair, most of the people Rayan has met up until this island have been former pirates or smugglers.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons she's not saying anything. It's like, okay. Another one.
So,
It's
Joanna,
fine.
did you see my message?
I did.
Okay.
Yoane?
Oh wait, no, I did not see that message. Hold on.
But yeah, now Ray has approached you.
Yoane?
Waking the monitor back up. Oh. What do you know?
What the
Yuane's bullshit senses are tingling.
But
Yeah.
you know, first, what were you doing, Rain?
She hands you the goblin plushie.
It fits in your hand very easily. Like,
It's actual size.
well, no, like the size difference. I'm picturing. Oh god, this is maybe a little morbid, but you know in Mulan when the bad guy picks up the little doll, it's that size difference. Like fits in his palm kind of size difference. Like more Beanie Baby size, I guess, in comparison.
Yeah, life size would be still a 2-3 foot tall plushie. That's a lot of plushie.
Yes. The Hellhound is a lot of plushie. Yeah. You grew up around goblins, so goblin.
I can't exactly blame you because you don't know everything, but essentially you're handing me a plushie of a dude.
Yeah?
Just some dude.
Blinks. Yeah?
It's got a big old wide stitched smile, button eyes,
She holds up
Fancy
the
little-
doll. I have a
fancy
plushie.
little suit.
I have a doll of a dude. Dude. A lady.
Hungry mama.
Yeah, we're gonna stop and get blood.
Oh, have you informed the group about its ability yet?
Oh yeah. Can we stop at
Not to break the flow,
and-
sorry.
Can we stop at a butcher and get some blood for the doll? I should tell you something.
Mary?
No.
Had a little lamb.
Maybe actually. Maybe.
Rayan 2.
Bloody Mary.
I'm thinking on it. I'll think on it.
Ray.
She. Yeah.
But what does that perception do?
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else, Ryan, that you're passing out?
Not here. No.
So, you're keeping an eye out for a butcher. Wouldn't be too hard to find one. You can ask around. But, Ioane, well, everyone else is kind of like chatting a bit, and Quiet Hearts is a little bit distracted with their new toys. You're kind of the one who notices first because you see someone that's about roughly as tall as you are, even though they're kind of hunched. Look in your direction and then start beelining for your group.
I throw the goblin at him.
What?
What?
Sorry, no. Yeah, that
Oh,
was an impulse.
Okay, okay.
Well,
Rain would be
I'll
so
describe what you
upset.
see though in the chat real quick.
No,
Listen,
sorry,
what's your
it's-
chat about?
Just natural impulse of like I gotta throw a small person at the problem. Yuade had to like really learn impulse control.
Okay, but who the fuck is coming towards you?
Hold on, I'm writing it, but
Or
chat
us.
among yourselves.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
continue chatting.
Since we don't know if they're coming directly for Iwane.
Yeah. So, I just figured that it would be that, you grew up with goblins and it would be a nice thing to have.
Oh, right.
I got Ryoko, a hellhound,
I show the
and,
hellhound.
Wow, getting a tiefling a hellhound. Wow.
shut up.
She already had one.
Yeah, she
I
has
know.
one, literally.
I know, I'm just being a shit.
Fuck off. Fuck off, God.
Fuck off, God.
That doesn't lead to smitings. Nope.
Oh, college.
the time of blaspheming.
The time I quit.
And she has Tarbarus, who is like sort of a guy, right?
Yeah, Tarbarus is
Just gave a
slowly
little
its own
speech.
individual.
Yeah.
Were there other gifts you got for, or was that everyone?
No, the rest are for the ship.
Okay. That's what you see, Yuane.
Hmm.
And actually, since you got the crit, you got a preview early.
Hmm.
They're approaching fast.
Yeah, looks between that. Looks to a particular party member. He'll move to intercept.
Rest of you kind of stop. Well, most of you kind of stop by instinct because you recognize Yuane goes into like that body language of like, up, time to be the wall. As you look up and around, as the crowd parting around them, this large figure, slightly taller than Yuane, even with the hunch. You see a figure with green hair, green skin, a burn scar across one side of the face, a thick beard, armored and decorated with various trophies, a very large greatsword with a human skull pommel over his shoulder. As you see, stepping through, making a beeline for the group, this troll.
God damn it!
Oh, that's funny.
Uh,
It's been a hot minute.
You lock eyes with this troll, Quiet Hearts, and they are like beelining right for you.
Go, cool. They just reach for their weapons and they wait. Like, it's go time, motherfucker.
And as they approach, they get pretty close, and then they see you grab your weapon, and they're like, "Whoa, hold on!" They stop and hold up their hands.
Rayan is like gets in the way, like, what do you want?
I was literally just walking down the street when I saw your group, and I don't know why, but I want to kick your ass so much, but I know that's not what I should be doing.
Blinks. Oh, the pause goes, oh, I disrespected the troll god. He's angry at me.
Oh, yeah. Baga, what'd you do to piss that glutton off? Steal a meal?
I destroyed one of his holy altars.
Oh, you broke one of his mounts. Yeah, that'll piss him off.
Alright,
There is a look of bewilderment on Taggart's face, like, huh?
Fascinating.
So everything's okay?
the
I mean-
reholster their weapon.
Yeah, and you see they have like this strange shield cannon apparatus hooked to their belt. But you know, it's like one of those smaller like anti-boarding guns ships would have on like on their railings.
Neat.
Not like a full-size cannon, but a mini one.
This is a
But,
fucking cool troll, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been waiting
Yeah.
months to show off this model.
To menace us with troll.
Yeah, and they're like, so, yeah, you got, I don't know, an aura of, pissing off trolls. I get it. You know, there's just something about you that makes me want to slap the shit out of you. I never met you, so I didn't know what that was about.
But you're
Didn't-
not
Didn't like your vibes.
gonna, right?
Your vibes are rancid.
I mean, do you have a bounty out on your head or something? Because otherwise,
Nothing.
yeah.
No.
Tilter slowly goes, not that I'm aware of. I
But,
don't
yeah, I
often
don't have
let
no reason to
my
fuck with you.
Oh, well. Hi then.
Oh, my name's Bruegel, mercenary for hire. Part-time bounty hunter.
A bounty hunter.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yep.
Do you know anything about the Pearl Oath?
Nothing personal. I know they're, sticking their fingers in everybody's pies. That's pissing everyone off.
Because we are.
They're
Pilfering fish from the nets that that are already owned. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
nice.
No, you're,
The cards just they are also kidnapping those they believe will stand in their way. Somebody as significant as you might be consider that.
Well, I mean, I don't have any job against them right now. That might change. Someone might hire me to break up one of their places, but they've hired me for muscle before. Paid well.
Then be careful. They're getting into much darker things than simple street thug or
Oh yeah, I
greed.
heard about that. Something about getting hell guns or something. Nasty. Yeah, I
Please.
don't fuck with that. I don't like fire. Kind of
Hell,
reaches up and touches the burn on their face.
hell guns?
Yeah, something about weapons made in hell.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right. And like reach into the bag of holding and pull out one of the
Might
rifles.
want to not do that in the street. Voran's
Yeah,
gonna.
Oh wait,
yeah.
that's a good point. Good point. Okay.
Touch the
That's a
hole
good
out the
point.
handle. Slides
Ryan-
it back in.
Wait, hold on, no. Ryan would not make that mistake. She's
Well,
not
no,
sure.
but it's funny if people have to be like, nope.
Okay, yeah, all right. Ryan starts to pull it out.
Voran
You're like,
quickly.
"No, no."
Don't. Probably not in the street.
Oh, that's right.
Like, yeah, hand on, like, putting it back in the bag.
Yeah. So, why are you interested in the oath?
Because we're looking for them.
They have taken someone of importance.
Oh, right, that's what you meant by the kidnapping. Kind of seems to be thinking, searching his brain as he goes. I don't know about any kidnappings, but I mean, you start going around the docks at night, you'd probably be able to run into them and shakes them down. And kind of shrugs. He goes, actually, they hired me for muscle the one time. He kind of goes, they are mainly stationed around the slums area. slum and the inlet there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, over here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, he was saying like the docks nearest to the slum area. It's like little inlet here.
Yeah, the
Right under the nose of the fucking militia.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, one thing that some of you might know and not know, but I haven't really had a chance to bring up. Speaking of Fort Thunder Breach, there is a chain fence that will rise up in times of conflict that stretches between it and this cliff face with the Helicron Plaza to close off the
The
bay.
harbor.
Yeah, as well as a chain net that stretches between the two jaws
Mm-hmm.
in case of invasion.
yeah, but
But
if
anyways,
something
that was
goes
just
up
random.
like that, it could also keep people in.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
which they have done before. Like like when if someone high profile enough is trying to make an escape.
Or if somebody wants to set off a bomb or
set off a-
something and keep
Yeah.
everybody in the city.
Maybe.
I see what you're fucking doing.
I don't know. I think you're all traumatized from what happened in Motor.
You! I'm pointing at you through the screen.
So, but otherwise, he's just goes, it's going around kicking in doors probably not the best way to track him down, but I know they're active around that neighborhood.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah.
It's very kind of you to just offer that when I know you are a bounty hunter, so I'm going to, he's going to hand him like 20 gold for it.
Ooh. Honestly, I was just really interested in. He gladly takes it but pockets it. And goes, honestly, I was just really interested in meeting someone that seems to mess with Daga and still around.
Oh,
Yeah, we
I
have
just
had a...
met them yesterday, and I honestly, they're incredibly fascinating people, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Yes. Believe me.
Good. Can I
What?
get a portrait of you?
Don't those take a while? Like when you burst, he jumped ah.
No, it's a magic device to take portraits in an instant.
Oh. Do a persuasion check.
Okay. Let's see if I roll really fucking bad again. I do.
Well,
Wow.
Can Ventra be giving me aid by looking adorable?
no, I was gonna say
No.
the group was probably giving you aid just because of the situation. This guy's kind of
I
like the
say
group.
accept the failure. Insult him.
I did just give him money.
Yeah, okay, yeah. With that, he's like, "Oh, your friend did just give me money, so."
Rain will take a picture of him. We'll
Oh,
take a portrait of him.
I'm going to warn him to watch his eyes because there is a bright light.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, flashing a
flash.
light in a troll's face is guaranteed
Yeah.
way to have your limbs removed.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to that.
Yeah, Rain with her single eye dilated from the flash.
So he goes, "Well, I was going off for a job, checking for a job, basically an interview. So I gotta get going. If you want to get drinks sometime, I mean, you're usually hanging out at. Hold on, what's the name? Hold on, let me go back to it. I have a list of bar names.
As you should for a very large city.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm staying at the Loud Trout, which is this red building here.
Okay.
Amazing.
Or it's like right around that area. It's maybe not that red building exact, but a loud trout. It's a sailor bar.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
You
always
know,
happy
with the
to make-
razor trout and the loud trout, that means there have to have been saltwater trout that, survived.
Yeah. Always happy to make new acquaintances.
Yeah, watch out for other trolls. Some of them have not been as trained in politeness as I have. Kind of gives you
You're the
nod,
very
quiet
polite.
hearts.
Understandable. Thank you, sir.
And unless anyone has something else to say, he's gonna go continue on with his business. I've been waiting for this random encounter for a while.
This guy's
he's
fun.
great.
That was a weird
Yeah.
one.
I hope he comes back. He was a delight.
He was.
I mean, we could always hire him for a position on the boat.
We could, yeah.
Normally,
Yeah,
I would say
every
yes.
single night, he's like, "Good night, quiet hearts. I'll kill you in the morning." Like Dread Pirate Roberts.
Got the dreams and the dream harvester from him that pop up. It's just montages of hunting down quiet hearts.
Oh my god.
It's fucking Johnny Bravo. I wonder if I could hunt them for sport.
Kind of, he wasn't Johnny Bravo, but yeah.
The the way he gets the aggression out is playing competitive games with Quiet Hearts every night and goes, okay, now I can go to
Board
bed.
games.
Rest up. I'll destroy you tomorrow.
Hey,
Calling
I have
out
a
turn.
question. Yeah,
Frugal?
Frugal,
Stops and turns.
you're a bounty hunter. Is that the only kind of work you do? Do you do more long time work, maybe?
Like a contract job? Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a ship, and we're I'm not the captain. It's not my decision to make. But you look very capable. You look like you would do good on the ship.
I have been contracted to do bodyguard work, transporting cargo and stuff on ships. So, I mean,
That's nice.
you pay my rate. Sure, I guess.
I will talk to the captain about it.
A giant mitt reaches over, grabs her by the head, and picks her up and pulls her away like a doll.
He must be the captain, the biggest one. Makes sense.
Makes sense.
It's like, finally, one of you littles that makes sense.
Why
So-
doesn't the bigger captain not simply eat the smaller captain?
So yeah, Bruegel walks off to go attend to whatever business he was on.
He's not muffling your mouth. He's
Okay.
just
Why are you doing this?
plops you down.
Why?
Don't bother the man.
I wasn't bothering him. We have a boat. Don't we need to hire people?
You're actually pretty
have
good on
people.
crew.
Shh.
This is just a suggestion. Hell.
Isn't it a good thing to have more crew if we need them? We get into a lot of fights, and he looks pretty capable. And we
Point
can't always be
is-
there to help protect the ship.
Look, point is, we got some info out of that. That's good.
Are you? Did I do the wrong thing?
No, I just don't. Don't set yourself up for disappointment.
I. She's legit confused. I don't How did? Huh?
Ugh.
did I? If he said no, he said no. It wasn't. It wouldn't have been a big deal. I just.
I'm not meaning much by it. Don't read into it too much.
That's what I do 24/7.
They have medicine for that.
That's true. They do have medicine for it. I have to take it every now and again.
I read into what everyone says every moment that I hear. Oh.
He's like, yeah, here, chew one of these gummies.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Oh god, she's just
Yeah.
gonna start vibrating psychedelic colors.
And there is the clouds have moved in, and there's a faint little rains coming down. Doesn't look like it'll last long.
I've never had a gummy before.
Oh shoot, we didn't do the candy machines.
Ah, shit!
Straight. Forgot about the fucking candy.
God damn it!
You know what? We could retcon and say that you know, if anyone wants to say they like went and grabbed some, because there were some funny things in there.
Yeah,
And
sure.
Somebody please! I spent so much money.
So okay, one of the things, this one it wasn't the random one. There was a thing where it was called the Boo Boo Berry drop, where it is a candy drop that tastes like faintly like medicine, kind of cherry or berry, that heals 1 HP.
No, actually, that's actually really. That's like really fucking useful, actually.
Yeah, they're like a silver each.
That's like save
that-
somebody from death.
Yeah, it's like a kid scrapes their knees, you know, if they get a boo boo.
Boo
Aw.
berry.
That's
But,
cute.
I'll buy a
So,
handful
for
of
the
those.
random-
Buy a handful of those. Buy like 10, so I can
Okay, so
do
gold
a
piece.
round gold.
So, okay, I want someone to, or whoever, here, we'll just say you got like a random bag of them. You know, like you could put in a gold coin and it'll dispense like a random amount. If you hand one to Rayan, Rayan, do a d6. Do. 5. Okay, you pick out a, like, looks like a very faint, like a pale white mint. Kind of smells like peppermint.
Oh.
When you put it in your mouth, it dissolves fairly quickly. Almost very quickly, actually. Stronger, faster than like some of the homemade candies that the village had. But there's this very sweet, airy taste as it kind of dissolves on your tongue. And, you know, as you know, rest of you watch, you know, as she eats it. What do you say? There. Does
Yeah.
Rand say anything?
This is good.
As she says that, there is a plume of mist that comes out of her mouth. As you got smoke wisp mint. And for
Aw.
the next minute, when you breathe or blow, you
Whoa.
breathe like a mist.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at this! Look at this!
Does someone want to try another one?
Carter will try one, because I'm curious how that will fuck with their biology. It'd be very funny.
Oh, this will be funny, actually.
Sure.
You know, just I'm gonna say, you pick up this one where it's like a gumball looking one. On this one, I want you to roll a D8. This is a specific candy that Rain could have gotten, but for you, this is going to be funny.
Got a trace.
A3. Hold on, let me look at something. Doo-doo. Okay, re-roll.
Okay.
Sorry, this will make sense. 3, 7. Okay, that makes more sense. There would not have been a change if he had gotten a 3, as you'll see. You pick up a gumball looking thing, and you describe how Quiet Hearts eats because it's always funny.
Yeah, pick up a gumball. They look at it for a second, and then just it just suddenly just vanishes, just almost like no frame.
And it's like it's like speckled, almost like a jawbreaker of like a bunch of different colors, like no main color.
Like, is
When you
it
do that-
like is it actually hard like a jawbreaker?
No, it is like a piece of like gum,
Okay.
like gum consistency. It's like, yeah, it's dissolving like one that you could eat, but it still lasts a bit. But the rest of you watch as after a few seconds of the chewing sound, Quiet Heart's various glowing eyes turn a bright pink.
Oh wow.
So like their skin.
Yeah. So there's various, like the blues were obvious, but not like they didn't contrast super hard with their armor. So like there's a degree of separation. There is no such thing with the pinks. There are just pink lights winking on and off all across their body. Very
As
bright.
You tried one of the color changing gumdrops. A 3 would have been blue, so there wouldn't have been a difference. That's why I had you reroll.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Of course, it takes quite a minute before they like raise up an arm, like to look at their wrist, where a pink light wicks on between the slats and their wrist arm. And goes, oh. It seems one of my. They pause, turn their arm around to see another pink light. All of my eyes have changed colors.
It should only be
Ryan has been
temporary.
talking not. Ryan has been talking
One of the few
nonstop.
people who can actually see with the color of your own eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ryan has not stopped talking.
And yeah, your eyes will glow pink for the next minute.
Okay, it's neat. They
Yeah,
get a
those are-
little self-conscious about this. They do the very smart thing of like oh, I feel a little self-conscious, so they just like try and subtly pop out their wings so they can try and hide their body, forgetting completely they have eyes on their wings, which are also neon
Oh
pink.
yeah, yeah.
Ryan's
Warren,
like,
you kind of saw this last night when the wings popped up, but once again, it's the. Are your wings like immaterial?
No, they're full on material. It's hard to say where they go. They seem to come out of their back, but there's no seam. Like, there's no
no big
flesh
folding.
seam or like muscle that should control it. They kind of just morph out of their skin almost, but there's no contortion of skin. It's hard to say. It's almost like they're coming from another plane completely. Yeah, they realize this is far more obvious, and they quickly withdraw their
there are
wings.
people who are like, "Ooh, whoa, look at that!" Like,
Oh no, it's like mistake. Withdraw their wings, and they quickly like move up behind Iwane.
you hear a kid who's like walking with the parents, like, "That was cool, do it again." And the parents like, "Oh, we can't just tell someone to do that."
I think
Ryan is one of
Voron's going to notice that Quiet Hearts is a little self-conscious, and they're like, "Oh, well, and they're going to take off their cloak and place it around your shoulders.
Oh,
Aw.
there's a moment where they stiffen up, like when Voron gets really close to them, and then they just kind of like blink a bit and stare at Voron, because like this is weird.
There's just a little nonchalant smile. Is like, what? Just until the pink has gone. It looks like you're a little uncomfortable. And he doesn't think anything of it.
Thank you. They just look confused and stunned a bit.
Aw.
Strangers being nice to them when they're very obviously fucky.
Oh, So who wants to try the last candy type?
Yoko.
I guess, yeah.
Eat some candy, Ryoko.
Ryoko, you reach in and pull out a. It looks to be almost like a nerd. It almost looks like a nerd's cluster. But they're like this sky blue coloration. And when you pop it in your mouth, it's very much like Pop Rocks kind of sensation on your tongue. Almost like feels staticky, sort of. And the rest of you watch as there is a faint little spark that kind of flickers off of the tips of her horns, and some of her hair starts to rise up as if she was touching a Tesla coil. As you got a static fizz. Yeah, it's just like a tingly Pop Rocks kind of sensation.
All right.
Look at your.
I like ice cream better.
Ryan or Ryoko, idea: put the fizz on the ice cream. Sprinkles.
I'm not sure if I want to be electrocuted while eating ice cream.
No, you'll electrocute anyone else who touches you.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, yeah, if anyone goes up and like tries to touch her or she touches someone, there is like a little static zap, which is probably why
Ryan,
it's
like-
a popular one for kids.
Rain goes like, unless Ryoko doesn't want her to, so like reach over and go, oh.
Allow it for the comedy beat.
Oh. Sorry, impulse. Intrusive thought. Does Ryan want to feed a color drop to her tiger?
Yes.
Roll a d8. This is stupid.
Siegfried, here.
Or does it smell like meat? 4. Yeah, the really rich orange fur of it turns a deep green.
Whoa.
It's Cringer!
Yep.
It's Cringer.
Good old
Yeah,
Cringer.
I'm just going through the color spectrum like a rainbow.
I guess that makes some Dilf. I guess that makes some Dilf Cringer.
Dilf Cringer.
God, I can't believe that's a thing that exists.
So you are now riding around on a green tiger.
Fuck yeah. I want this to last forever.
Unfortunately, as you're walking along looking for a butcher shop, the color fades and it turns back into an orange one.
It's fine.
Just
Siegfried is
to
perfect as he
truncate
is.
some things, I will say you do find a butcher shop, a little small one, no problem. The butchers there, they're like, you ask for blood and they're able to give you some, no problem. It's like in a milk bottle.
Oh, perfect.
Blood in a bottle, blood in a bottle.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's you can tell like they say it's like they're bottled like that specifically for people who either cook with it or for Rudo customers that come in.
Yeah, and once we leave, Rayan's going to feed the doll.
Yum yum yum. So mark another blood point,
All right.
and now you can speak to Dad with the pig that this blood came from.
I will not.
Swai, what is your ethereal wisdom? Oats, brother. Eat all oats.
Eat slop, lay in mud.
Oh god. Oh, there it is.
Eat slop, lay in mud. Gore the haters.
I have 11 blood points.
Gore the haters.
Yep, 11. Okay, so you kind of spend some time in the town, going around, probably stop for lunch. Uh, is there anything you guys wanted to do, or we could just zip to re-meeting with Gazavo?
I'm good with Gazavo.
I'm good with
Okay.
Skazao.
Nothing I
Okay.
can think of.
Yeah, because like the only other thing I could think of is Ryoko. You still haven't checked in with your friend at the nightclub, but that could be a whole its own whole thing.
Hmm.
But and it's a nightclub, and they usually operate at night. So, but the yeah, you spend some time around town, have a nice day before you go back to the Dancing Whale Tavern in as the evening starts to come down. Oh, one thing I should point out, since you were kind of in this town, this little structure that's on top of the bone, it is a clock tower. It's a
Oh.
very large clock tower that you've heard multiple times already, where it chimes at the end of the hours. Chimes every hour, with the loud bell sounds ringing across town, with several other smaller clock towers also chiming in. This place likes its clockwork. But you head over to the Dancing Whale Tavern, and you see Gazavo over at his regular table. Kind of looks like he's like reading through a book. Don't know if it's like personal or something, having a drink. But do you approach, or was there other stuff you wanted to do first?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything, guys?
Not that I can think of.
So, heading over, Gazavo looks up, grins. Ah, welcome. Uh, Miss Rayan,
When he
quite a bounty
when he
you have
grin-
there.
when he grins, Ray's like, "Wait, hold just like that."
Huh?
And she takes a picture.
Yeah, he's got a book in one hand, a teacup in the other, just blinking like, whoa.
If you keep taking
And
pictures of
it's-
every NPC we meet, eventually we're gonna meet one who perfect parries it and takes a picture of you.
Yeah. And that won't that be a horrifying thing for them?
So you found a device that blinds people. That should be useful.
No, it takes portraits.
Well,
It's magic.
I see.
The professional thief and scoundrel. Don't know if I like that.
You're gonna put me out of business here. Next thing you'll know, the police will get their hands on this. They'll take pictures of my mug and put it up on everything, and everyone will know what I look like.
They'll know how to shoot my mug on sight. So, having a nice day on the town without at the festival.
Yeah, I didn't get stabbed today.
That's a good day if there ever is one. Now let's see if your night is just as lucky. He kind of motions for you to like kind of sit down at the booth he's in, and he's kind of like,
Yep.
So, I did ask around about that name. Turns out whoever wrote that down doesn't know how to spell. But from what I can tell, you are looking for a brine dwarf woman by the name of Miziz. It's two E's, not an I. Yeah. And I get the sense that it is this one, particularly because another acquaintance of mine, I reached out to her earlier today, and she says the name strikes a an annoying familiarity because it seems this Maziz's little group of the Pearl Oath has stolen some rather expensive equipment from her.
Hmm.
And if you would be willing to meet her, I believe she says she knows where you can find Maziz's little hideout.
Okay. Like, that's what we're looking to do, right?
Yes, hopefully Maziz will have some information about my dear kidnapped brother. If not, if my friend is correct, Maziz is something of an officer in it, so she would know who or where to go. At least that's my hope. I'm still asking around, but the Pearl Oath has been quite active and shuffling around, and it's like they don't want to be tracked down. Imagine that. Kind of scoffs.
Rayan looks anxious.
But and he'll pull out like the little city map. He goes, you want to go into the red district. It's not the red light, but the red colored district here. He goes, I have a friend there. They go by alchemist. I don't know why they don't call themselves an alchemist. I don't know. Personality, I don't know. You're looking for Archimist Slithier.
The Brine people are weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Warren's not even gonna argue that.
Yeah, we are.
So, it'll be Warren. They are a little eccentric, but I mean, with your eccentric group, should be fine.
We've met several people that are called eccentric, air quotes. So, is this going to be any different?
It's an encompassing term, I must admit.
I guess. I don't know if I've met anyone who isn't eccentric.
Kind of thinks about it. He looks at your group. I'd say you're probably correct. kind of looks down at himself, nods. But so, yeah. Well, you have your lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cried Hearts vibrates in place.
Rayan plays the music box.
The con. Urge to murder still remains.
Well, let's go find
You are
this.
Oh no, you're not trigger. Clicker training.
No.
Fires.
Wow!
Funny.
No.
It's factual, that's funny.
Music. How are you trained something with music cues?
Basically,
You're not wrong, but no.
Oh wait, I wanted that to keep going. So, you step out into the night or the evening. It's still raining a bit. This, rain might persist through the night. You're not sure, but you are heading into.
I look to make sure no one's going to stab me.
I don't know. That street urchin's giving you a look.
I send Siegfried to eat them.
Do not eat the child on the street.
we don't want a child threatening with
The
tigers
tiger,
in this game.
but it's just one delectable child. Just one single delicious child. I love that compilation video where it's like big cats at zoos running at the glass when the kids turn their backs on them. It's just like you are so lucky that is reinforced glass there, kid.
Yep. And the
Baby
parents
skull, perfect
laugh.
shape to fit in my mouth. Perfect shape.
The parents
It's
laugh,
still
and
in
I'm
the
sitting
tiger.
there like.
And you can just see the frustration on like the tigers and the lions that are like pawing at the glass, like, let me through. Anyways,
the tiger at our zoo when we went
Oh,
when
beautiful.
Gray was here, and he just strutted in front of the window as we were like, "Where is he?" He just strutted in
We were,
front of
like,
the
getting
window
ready
like,
to-
hilarious.
it's waiting for its cue.
I am here. Look at me.
My time.
It was
bitch.
amazing.
Like the lion from Madagascar.
And the next time I went to the zoo, he was having a conversation with a small child who was roaring at him. He's a very
That's
charismatic cat.
That's cute. So, you head out into the night following the directions given to you by Gizavo, and you step into the inner city, where, thankfully, because of the overarching snake titan skull. Damn it, wrong button. Now I want to stop the rain. The rain pitters out, still humid and stuff in the evening, but you're not getting rained on at least.
Rain likes the rain.
But you head into kind of it's not run down, but it's an area doesn't seem as, probably the sweeper patrols probably aren't as active, and the scale guard don't seem as present in this kind of little industrial area. But you approach this one doorway where there is like a Warren, you would recognize it as a symbol of, basically like uh, it signifies an alchemist works here.
Okay.
And it's a smaller little shop, not run down, but you see Artemis. The sign is like Artemis Apothecary, and you.
Where exactly are we on the map now?
It's like one of these little buildings by this fountain area.
Okay.
And you go and enter, and it is a pretty small shop. It's a typical apothecary where there's like a bunch of jars on the walls with different herbal ingredients and such, bottles and tinctures scattered around, glass cases showcasing stuff, but and also that like rich smell that comes from an apothecary, where it's just like, it's like walking into a wall of smell.
Mm-hmm. Warren's having a great time. He likes it in here.
Walk in and gets hit with the smells. Ryan's whole body fucking rainbows, just shifting colors like.
I didn't even have to sell anything to you yet for that kind of reaction. You hear a voice as slithering out from the back, behind, like, it's pretty much like a hanging curtain to the back. You see a Haruto slither out with faintly glowing green eyes, as they're holding a flask in one hand, and they don't have a syringe in their other hand like this, the model. But kind of slither out, looking curiously. Welcome to my shop. May I assist you in whatever ails you?
We actually came to assist you?
I was wondering, are you the one sent by the Broken Horn?
Yeah, I think that would.
Yes.
Yes.
Possible.
Well then, please come inside, lock the door behind you. It is kind of a cramped with all of you inside.
Especially Ioane.
Well,
Which is
Ilana,
normal
if he
for
really
him.
needed to, he could shrink down because he's got the shrinking violet pin now. But there's still
He's
enough room
perfect
for
when he
everyone
is.
there. I mean, I mean he is, but I'm just So you see this this Haruto kind of look between you. Their four eyes glancing between you. So I hear you're looking for Miziz, that rat.
Yes, we are.
Well, I happen to know that after her and her goons ransacked my place, as you kind of look around, it does seem like this place was like recently put back together after some disturbance. Like there's new glass. So there's actually a few missing panes of glass on what should be like display cupboards or like cupboards. But she goes, "Do you know that after they stole my equipment, I hired? Well, I was able to ask around and where they slithered off to. How? What do you know of the sewers?"
I don't know what those are.
Underground
Dinky.
waterways to deal with the waste and runoff of the city above. Great place for hiding ne'er-do-wells and their ill-gotten operations. From what I've learned, they're using my equipment to produce. What did I name it? Hold on, sorry. They're creating frost ash, which Warren, you would know, is a pretty addictive drug.
Oh, that
Like
shit.
it's kind of nasty. And they kind of nod and goes, yes, unfortunately, they realized my equipment could be used to manufacture their product more efficiently than their own setup they had.
It's a highly addictive
Frost?
drug. It's very bad, actually.
An addictive drug?
A substance that people take for recreational purposes, which most of them aren't bad in small doses as long as you're responsible.
Yeah.
But this is.
I'll be honest, most of my income is helping people with that, but not this stuff. Ash frost, you can't have return customers long term with that stuff.
I
Yeah.
see.
Technically, we found drugs in that other place, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Which you're pretty sure the opium is used in the creation of it.
Yeah. What is the
Poppy flowers.
the ash frost? What sort of effects does it have that makes it bad?
Well,
Beyond just
it
being
is-
addictive and.
Yeah, it is a kind of it does look like frost crystals when it's scraped up off of a brick. It kind of like a it's like a
tea
block.
bricks.
Yeah, it's kind of like that where you scrape a knife off of it and it clusters up looking like ash or no, like frost.
Okay.
But when you touch it, it kind of has a silty kind of thing. It's either melted and mixed with fluid for injection, kind of like heroin, or it's dissolved into alcohol and taken as shots. And it is a very, it's a numbing drug, kind of slows you down, very but it gives the appearance of you start developing sores on your body as the first symptom that really is noticeable, where it looks like you have frostbite.
Ooh.
As it's a real nasty stuff.
It,
Hey, so what Rayan does when she whacks you with her tentacle?
Yeah, but you're not. They don't get the fun high.
No. But less bad for you in the long run.
yeah, and Voron will explain the concept of drugs to you, like on the aside. I'm not going to do that in character.
That's fair. Yeah, Rain. Actually, Rain has a weird, like a rough idea, I guess, because she did take the drug that let her talk to herself.
And he'll
But,
explain
like-
that, like, some of them are okay in small doses, but there are some that are manufactured on purpose to be addictive, to the extreme, and to slowly kill you so they can milk you for money.
That's terrible.
Yes, it's not exactly a moral business, but it's a very easy way to make money, unfortunately.
Frown face.
So, if you would be willing to go in, do what you want with Maziz, I would be very happy to reward you quite handsomely if you could bring my equipment back for me.
Yeah, it's yours. We should get it for it. Yeah, yeah.
And they describe I don't have a proper name for it. I should have come up with one. But they describe it, and Warren is like, okay, yeah, I know what that
I know what
piece
that
of
is,
equipment
yeah.
looks like. You probably used similar equipment before.
It's alchemist supplies.
Yeah, but yeah,
Like
this one
alembics.
is specialized for
Better
medical
quality.
stuff. Yeah, this one it's like, I think an old timey term is like, I almost named it an Olympic.
Yeah, alembics.
Those are like the. But so you have the, well, there is a drainage entrance that's fairly nearby that I'd be able to point you to, and I did hear that sometimes the Oath uses signs when they're down there so they don't get lost. There's quite a bit of tunnels down there, so you should be able to track them down from there. From what I can tell, that's one of the main ways to get in and out of that section of the sewers.
Sounds good to me.
How do we get out though? Like, is there? Will we get lost?
Well, possibly, but one of the things about the sewers is you just head up. You just try to find your way up if you get lost. You end up above ground somewhere,
Ah, okay,
hopefully,
okay.
or in someone's
makes
basement. It
sense.
happens. But so they point you to this little gap right against the teeth or the jawbone.
Okay.
It's not too far, but they go. Now, I should warn you, the sewers of this town, they can be a little dangerous. Rogue elementals, industrial elementals, bandit, rogues and thieves and such down there, such as the Oath.
Dust elementals.
Yes, the ones that work for the city. Oh, if you find just a warning, because I've nearly run into them myself, and I've seen people run into them, and it's not pretty. If you happen to find a tunnel that is too clean, try holding out like a stick in front of you as you walk.
Oh, what's
Huh.
that?
And if the
So you
stick
s-
starts to melt, don't go any further.
So you said it's right here.
Yeah, this little between the blue and the green. Yes.
That's the sewer entrance, or where the
Yep.
lab is located.
The lab is like right over here.
But this is
By
the
the
entrance
fountain.
for the sneak up on him.
Yeah, the Archimist Apothecary is like here. But no. And which it makes sense that the sewer entrance there would be a sewer entrance along the jaws because that's where like water slides down there.
And is the drug lab underground, or is it just a means of us getting into those buildings?
Underground.
Okay.
The Archimist believes that they've set up the lab under in the sewers.
Okay.
They go, gelatinous cubes. You got to watch out for them. That's what I was meaning by if you're holding a stick and it melts. Don't go any further.
Oh.
They're down there. They're practically invisible. And there's all kinds of like critters and nasty monstrosities that sometimes move into the sewers. You'll never know what you'll find. But also warning, sometimes you'll just also find the homeless down there, living down there. So mind yourself. Not everything down there is going to be a threat.
Okay.
Non-zero chance we'll find Waylon Jones.
Yeah.
Hey, one of my favorite storylines involving Killer Croc is where he's essentially a leader of a homeless community.
Well, you kid,
Yeah.
but that's literally in Meldrick. That was a random encounter.
Killer Croc?
Where he was like the protector of a homeless community down in the undercity of Meldrick,
Aw.
and he may have had a relationship with Grubelek, the Siandra queen down there. Anyways.
Thundar has a
Wonderful.
prestigious ancestry.
Waylon Jones is Thundar's daddy. Anyways. God, Waylon Jones would also fit on Oasis, probably. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, Taggart and Ryoko, the rogues.
Yeah.
You would kind of guess what the Archimist was meaning, that there might be thieves' guides. Thieves can't signpost that will, help guide people through the sewer. So you would know to look out for that. So, the Archimist wishes you luck. Goes, now remember, it is fragile, so just be mindful you don't break it while you're beating the snot out of them. And if they ask who sent you, it wasn't me.
Just tell them
It's
we're
fine.
doing a public service for free.
Simply tell them that I am hunting them.
I like both those angles. And they gotta shoo you out the door, and you hear it lock up behind you, like 3 different locks.
Now get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
store.
she's probably paranoid after what happened.
And actually, because she is an alchemist, there was like a little homunculus hiding in the rafters, just kind of staring down at you. Crassus and him just sizing each other up like cats.
Crassus is posturing on Voron's shoulder a little bit. Spreads out his wings.
It hits his back, postures back, just the cat's like, "Nah." But nothing comes of it. So you're shoot out onto the streets, the door locked behind you, and you head through the back streets. All right. God, what's wrong with me?
In the back street?
Back streets back, all right. Anyways, I didn't even like the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC when I was a kid. They were everywhere.
Yeah.
But
They were.
I'm I'm tangenting too much. I'm running out of steam, I guess. We're almost near the end. Sorry.
It's alright.
Actually,
You're good.
this would be kind of the end time. So, if we want to stop here, we could resume going next time. We could resume with you all descending into the sewers.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Mhm.
We know where to go. We have a lead.
I'm also kind of running out of steam.
Okay. So, but yeah, I guess we can end here unless there was anything y'all wanted to discuss while you're heading towards the sewer entrance. You can leave up there or leave off
To
now.
our demise.
What's that?
Off to our demise.
Roy. Pep and Flower, or whatever I named the jackal. I don't want you to go into the sewer. It's full of poo gas. Go, run through the city streets as fast as you can while screaming. Go!
God. Just the jackals running, screaming.
A jackal and a
attack.
tiger.
God. The tiger's running away from the jackals, so it's really funny.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
It's the only safe
Fucking
way to deal with
awful.
this.
The
Yeah,
you could
Siegfried,
use your
stay with
tiger.
me.
You could use your tiger to like bring all of our purchases to the fucking ship.
Oh yeah, Roy, can you
Yeah,
take this with you?
Yeah, no one's gonna stop a pair of tigers and a jackal from delivering something. Or wait, you may
Yeah.
want to put like a note on them.
Alright, Siegfried, I'm expecting you to be the responsible one. Here, take this note. The three of you are going to take our stuff back to the boat.
So, I'm just gonna say, you'll probably want Ventra to guide them because they're tigers and a jackal.
That's a
They,
good
they
point.
follow your commands, but do they have the intelligence to backtrack through a city?
That's a
I
good
could follow
point.
scent. I feel like a tiger and a jackal would be able to figure their way back out to where they started.
Yeah, we'll just say that Ventra's there as backup, and to make sure.
He's just making sure they get there without eating anyone.
Well, I didn't tell them not to eat anyone.
You didn't, which is why Ventra's in charge.
Ventra's in charge, you three.
So,
Ventra immediately goes on a murder spree with her two new tigers.
God.
Where before she could not obtain blood herself, now it ran freely.
Oh, she did look a little jealous when you were feeding the baby, the doll. Like,
Oh,
blood
no!
too. Yeah, I know you would have shared,
Yes.
but so
I am
yeah,
a good familiar owner.
there are tigers loose in the city.
The tiger is out.
So, do you want to pass out your gifts, or do you want to do that next time?
I'll do that next time.
Okay. So, other than that, you find, we'll just say that will end as you get to the end of like a back alleyway where there is like a drainage pipe, or like a grate that's in the ground. That, upon closer inspection, definitely looks like it's been, broken out of the ground and put on a hinge so it'll lift up easy for access. And there is a ladder descending into the darkness.
Okay.
And that's where we'll leave. Episode 69. We end with you all going into a dark, dank hole.
Yep.
Mm.
There it is.
We got
One in the pink, one in the stink.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
didn't stop soon enough for that to not